Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a very creepy, very not Christmassy in any way, shape, or form campaign. I was gonna try to make a real joke and on it, and I've just lost it at the end there. If you're wondering what in the heck is going on, I am Stealthy Chaos, and I'm gonna be your chaos coordinator for this evening of this lovely game of Strahd and Coffee, where my lovely players here say hello, lovely players.
Hello.
Players.
Have agreed to let me torture them for a couple hours, every other week, depending on the holidays.
What?
To be a little more clear, this is a D&D campaign where we're doing Curse of Strahd and has adult-themed horror elements. So keep that in mind when you're watching. If you do not like it, don't feel obligated to continue watching this. With that in mind, we're gonna hop into it here pretty soon. There's a spiel that we've got to go through first.
Yeah. I've got it. Don't worry. I just have to pull it up.
Give us a follow if you like what you see. Give us a sub on the Twitch. And then if you have Amazon Prime, it gives us the money and you the ad-free experience without any additional cost. The subscribing to YouTube is free. Joining the Discord is free. And there are book clubs that are run monthly by our Chaos Coordinator themselves. This month we are doing the first book of the Dresden Files, which name is escaping me at the moment.
Stormfront.
What is it?
Stormfront.
Stormfront, the first book of the Dresden Files. It is detective fantasy. Go check it out. Join the book club. We have an Instagram that Don will post memes and clips edited by Brett. We have a merch store. I think it's the 16th right now. I think if you pay additional shipping, it would get here by Christmas. If not, belated Christmas presents are still awesome.
Yes.
If you want to pick up a piece of the store to have with you or your friends, just don't question some of the things on it.
No, definitely question it.
And then
You're allowed to ask. We are also allowed not to give an answer.
Yes, there it is.
yeah, more than anything, our hobby, our fun of this is more important than you spending money this Christmas season.
Give me $1.
It's not more important.
Look at
you said it is more important.
He's just a little guy and wants $1.
Of all of us, I'm the least little guy.
He's just a medium guy and wants $1.
Whoa!
Anybody
Dude.
on this who is just a little guy, it's me.
Okay,
It's
all right.
my body.
Physically, Stealthy's a little guy. Emotionally, Brett is the littlest guy.
You are lying through your teeth, sir.
Is Brett shorter than Stealthy?
No.
No.
I think they're the same height, actually.
No, there's not a whole lot of stuff shorter than Stealthy. Anyway,
Babe, Stealthy's 5'2".
Oh, wait, is that for real? You do not
Yeah.
get 5'2" energy, girl. Not gonna lie.
No, 5'2" energy in between the knees. Never mind.
Jesus.
This is an adult channel with adult concepts.
Adult themes.
Adult concepts.
Adult
that was
concepts.
basically the spiel.
And today, on Strahd and Coffee, taxes.
I'm lost somewhere in this. What's in the
What were we
woods,
doing
DM?
again?
What's in the forest?
My drink, and why is it stronger?
What seems to be the officer problem.
No, officer, it's hi, how are you?
Oh my
Not how
gosh.
high are you?
How high?
Thank you for the $1, Stealthy.
An
Chaos.
inspiration to one of my players if they can sum up what happened last time.
We got to the Vistani camp. There was, it was kind of like it was a lively atmosphere. There were youngsters playing, people singing and playing music. We made our presence known pretty well and early on by counter pranking the youngsters. Ryder then offered his body for money, and Judas
No, for lodging, thank you.
for lodging.
I'm a cheap whore.
Judas did a magic trick for a little girl named Layla who found it highly unimpressive.
I just love what we find
Mew,
about this game.
no, these are my notes.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
Mew
This is
three
all
shell
Judas's
Monty'd the
perspective.
kid and succeeded.
Yeah.
The Vistani told us to avoid the old wooden mill on the road ahead. Marlena and Irina swapped bodies back. There was a story told by one of the older men of the camp, and we did some prestidigitations and thaumaturgies to enhance it. Madame Eva returned to the camp and offered a service to us, and we accepted. Excuse me. Ryder gave a sticker to a child and didn't think of the consequences of that. I cast Arctis Magic Aura on Irina because I hadn't up to that point, and I was shocked. The party got to Madame Eva's tent, and Eva showed off a crystal ball. Mew recognized it. No idea what that's about. Showed us a missing poster for a child named Arabelle. Told Mew to shuffle her deck, and he did. And the cards that were laid out for us in our reading that was offered to us were the ones that we recovered for her, making the whole venture highly predictable.
Wow.
On that note, my
Ouch.
notes say 2 of coins, vengeance. Fuck, that went so fast. I hope this wasn't needed.
Master of Stars, 2 of Coins, 8 of Glyphs, Artifact, and Ghost.
You're also forgetting I rolled a natural 20 on my first time playing an accordion.
Yes.
With a total of 31.
Yeah, and fucking unbelievable.
And then Mew got punched in the face by a fox so hard he has a scar.
Yep,
Yes, that's kind of
that's
correct.
lore.
That's lore. That's canon.
That's kind of correct.
That's
Judas
canon now.
Judas was basically like, that has to be true. He was disgusted by the reading, but then he was like, he used see invisibility and saw a shadow of something behind Mew. That's crazy.
Yes.
And he was cursing an infernal when he stormed off. And the session ended on that, but that's not where the activities of the session ended. That's where the stream ended, but the activities continued.
Yeah.
And we're going to basically recap that to begin this episode because, oh boy, my name on Zoom is not seen on stream, but it reads Wizard's fucking pissed now. And he was mellow and accepting of his fate by the end of the episode and immediately went right back into enraged territory. thanks to
poked the
something that
bear.
happened. Yeah.
The only
So-
note I have that you didn't mention, I have 2. I wrote Madame Eva probably a good 20 times because I kept forgetting her name. And I'm not allowed to swim in the river.
Oh, yes. And
Yeah, Ryder's not allowed to swim in the
Yep.
river.
at the last bit
Also,
of the session, Madame Eva went out of the camp at the end and said, "How may I serve you, Lord?" to a
Yeah.
random figure out in the middle of the woods after we all went to bedtime.
Yes, and also she did give Marlena 3 usable diamonds and just like in a box of jewelry, with the Von Zarovich crest on top of
I
it.
totally missed that point. Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of important.
Kind of important. Meaning that we have 3 lives. We have
Yes.
3 additional lives.
We got
At our
1-up
disposal.
tokens.
Yep.
Meaning if we TPK, except for Marlena, we can all come back.
But if Marlena dies by themselves,
We're fucked.
I have a plan, but we'll see how much we have budget for this plan.
fair.
And that's where we left off. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Picking up, did we want to go over
Do I get the
you
5th inspiration
and
point?
Maybe.
Judas?
Mew and Judas.
Yes.
What happened last time for the 2 of y'all?
Well, I was simply... I wasn't outraged when I left the tent. No, I was. I left, like, cursing. Yeah.
You did.
In Infernal. I was like, Because Madame Eva brought up his parents, and he was upset about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he was angrily setting up a tent. And then
Yeah, because you both spoke in Infernal, and then Marlena was just like, I understand this, but no one knows I understand it until you
Yeah.
realize it, and it's just like, oh, she's a fucking tiefling too. She at least presents as one. She knows.
And yeah, Judas was setting up a tent, and Mew followed behind Judas to I think the chaos coordinator's words were make sure he doesn't break anything or something like kind of snide like that.
Yeah.
Make sure he didn't get cursed.
Make sure he doesn't
Yes.
get cursed. That's what it was.
Having trouble with your tent?
And he's like kind of in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
This might be retconning it a little, but he's kind of in the middle of it, and he's just like has like half of it set up, and he's just like, my tent isn't the problem, and he lets go of the pole, and the pole like falls again, and it like crumples. It's just like he's just like
I can get that.
the problem is that, and he just sighs. He's just like, we have got to find a way to get along better.
I think we get along just fine right now. We haven't tried to kill each other yet. That's pretty decent company, and we've known each other for almost 5 days.
That's a pretty low bar. And he goes back to, like, seemingly in one swift move, the tent all of a sudden, like, erects on its own. Like, just, like, oh, this is the one cord I needed. And it pulls up into a,
I grew up in a settlement like this, and take it from me. If people don't like you, they'll just kill you or rob you blind. I haven't tried to do either.
We'll have to talk more about that sometime then. And he just, like, opens the flap to the tent and just looks back and is like,
I'm all right. It might be a good idea to have. I don't know. You don't have to share your tent, but if the girls aren't out and about, I know you protected one of them, but the other one might still be interested. I'm curious. And he looks around. Are there any of those holy symbols that we saw? I didn't ask this last time. To kind of repel against any sort of vampiric isms, or any sort of like glyphs or anything that can be seen just about like as like wind chimes or anything like that.
In the camp itself, no, there is nothing to repel
Yeah.
Vampires or undead of any kind.
Yeah. A little worried.
well, even if it is only for a little bit, just to fully keep in touch with what I did last time, I will do major image on my tent to make it look more like the other tents in the camp for, I think, 10 minutes, but it could last a little longer, like, until he, like, nods off to sleep, maybe. As he just is like, well, I will not turn down company. As he says company with a smile, and then drops immediately back to just dour. He goes, if you'll pardon me, I have one more thing I need to do. And, like, we'll open the tent, close the door behind him, and he's going to cast the spell Sending.
Good night, Judas.
And he will process that with a hand wave up, but he will be in the middle of the components for Sending as he is attempting to send a message to his buddy Charlemagne. Back.
Last time?
This was after stream ended.
This was after stream ended,
my
so
bad.
we're just recapping it for stream to see this madness as well. And all right, and Judas will attempt to send to Charlemagne the following message. Gonna be gone for a while. Don't wait up for me. But if you're curious, look up Barovia. Keep my tab open. I'm trying to come home. And he will just kind of like pull his collar and wait for the usually prompt and delighted reply of one of his best friends. Do you need a reminder of what was sent back? I will send it to you.
No.
You already
You
have.
feel that the message has been received. However, it feels different. It doesn't feel like your usual connection when you do a sending message. As
Feels like it's been received by the person I intended to send it to.
you
No.
feel that it's
Okay.
been received by somebody.
Okay.
And it does not feel like your normal communication of sending. It feels if your magic had a tactile sense when you're doing this, it feels slippery, tacky, like oil that's been kind of sitting out on a surface. Kind of icky. As the voice that answers you back is not your friend who you've known for many years. Instead, this deep, authoritative voice going, I think it's time that you and I had a discussion, wizard.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that's what you missed on Strahd and Coffee.
That's
After
what you
hours.
missed last time on Strahd and Coffee.
Picking
Those
up
bonus content, subscribe to the Patreon.
bonus content. Hey,
For bonus content.
so
And that's where we pick up. Our wizard wakes up thoroughly unsettled and unhappy. As you all start preparing for the morning. Jovial sounds of the camp again. Children not being happy to be awoken that early in the morning.
I slept under the cart just as a reminder because it's the driest spot.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that Irina and Marlena shared a tent, and
Yes, they did.
Ismark fucked off somewhere to sleep. I don't know.
Probably right outside of it, knowing him.
Yeah, he did. He Ryder, you are awoken by the matron who kept feeding you last night after you decided to move all of the firewood for her.
Yeah.
As she leans down and goes, if you are awake, then I do have breakfast ready.
Already? Oh my god.
What do you take me for? I feed this entire camp.
I don't want to leave.
You have
You are
to,
more than
friend.
welcome to stay.
You're not.
I'm just saying, if there's
Ryder.
no chance of going home, I know where I'm cooping up.
You keep moving firewood like that, I will be happy to feed you every day.
The hand of God.
She boops me.
right.
And I was like, I hope that doesn't awaken anything in me.
Why among this party, don't take this as a slight against you, Bradley,
Yeah.
but why amongst this party does Ryder have the most, like, innuendo being sent his way out of all of the characters? In
No,
this...
she's just happy to find somebody who's willing to move firewood for her.
That's also very
That's-
fair.
yeah.
That's also very fair. My
There's
mind is
also-
just
we-
in a gutter.
We,
you know,
we did
that's
learn
just
that
me.
there's folklore that a silver dragon is the hero of this land.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
That is
Yeah.
also
Also, not to
very
mention
fair.
that most like older-ish women, even like my age group and older and stuff, and it's just like you find a man who's like doing some sort of manly-ish as man adjacent thing, and watching them work and doing it of their own free will is like kind of funny.
Y'all got trapped. I got isekai'd. Like,
Ryder's like, yeah,
He's like,
absolutely.
yes.
Within the first 4 days, he did get laid, like very casually too, and he could
That
have done
is
it.
true.
dude, and that's a
True.
dry spell for him. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna.
The Vistani have a type. I'm noticing.
They do.
And it is that man right there.
Mew would have woken up as
That guy.
soon as the children started waking up and starting to do rambunctious child bullshit that they would in the morning.
Yeah. So as you guys gather around, the matron, Ryder, she puts in your hand a bowl full of porridge. That's been made with like some type of like beef stock. So it's like savory, and she's dropped an egg on top of it. It's absolutely delicious. Um
Love it.
you guys are greeted with the same as you all kind of gather around. Ismark is still a little suspicious of the Vistani, but he's being respectful. You see, he's the one who helped her gather firewood this morning while Ryder slept.
Isn't the food so much better when like they bring it to you because you did stuff? I'm leaning into him. We're both eating.
He's just kind of like, yeah.
Is there any sign of Madame Eva?
Not initially. You do see some of the elders, like the matron who brings food into her tent. You do see some of the older Vistani men, kind of going in and out. Assuming having spoken with her, updating her on things. Her dwelling is one of the permanent dwellings. As stated before, there's a couple permanent ones in the spot, and the rest are, semi-permanent depending on the time of year. So it does seem like some of them look to move. Others are going to are prepping to stay. Looks like a couple are digging in and prepping things for winter, fall, things like that. What are you guys doing this morning?
We got to hit the road pretty early. From here, we have, I think, another about half day's travel, so we can say a bit. Mew would help with any of the chores that they would be okay with him helping with. Just kind of getting used to the customs of the nomadic, charming folk of this area.
It's not too different. Like what they're prepping for and everything isn't too different.
Yeah.
Arguably, their wagons and are more well equipped than what you're used to. They really are considered barred carts, homes in themselves.
Yeah.
For the most part, there's a couple that seem to be more storage, and those are just your traditional canvas covering ones. But it's nothing that you're unfamiliar with at all. You could easily see yourself meshing in quite well.
Are they speaking any other languages other than Thieves' Cant and Common, or no? Just listening for any sort of like whispering amongst the children or those around.
No, they seem to be what you do here does seem to be more of a regional dialect. Something that it sounds vaguely familiar, but it's definitely something that's kind of developed into its own things that similarly happen when a people group is cut off. Sub dialects end up cropping up. This seems to be a hybrid of Common and Thieves' Camp.
Sure.
Kind of mixed together. As you guys are prepping, Irina kind of looks to you all and goes, "Well, I don't know about you, but I'm having a rather fun time. It is, I will admit, nice to get out of Barovia."
It is so nice here.
They're good people.
As imagine any of them betraying us.
As Judas.
Mew smiles and recalls the fact that he is in fact holding on to Ryder's coin purse because Ryder didn't trust any of them enough to hold on to it, but doesn't say anything.
It doesn't say anything. Judas approaches the rest of the party from from behind, like having packed up his tent again and double checked his belongings with a 14 investigation check. And
It's all there.
okay, just making sure.
Your
And-
socks, though, have been mismatched.
Your
Socks are on
shoelaces
the
are
wrong
tied
feet.
together.
Everything's there, but for some strange reasons, all of your socks have been rolled into unmatching pairs.
It's the Fae now.
As he just, like, he probably hasn't even taken the time to notice that with a 14, because he is, while rested, haggard. He is tossing and turning and definitely, like, sleeping, but not enjoying sleeping.
Yeah. Last
And
thing,
he is definitely got bags under his eyes as he is holding his newly uncovered bottle of Boundless coffee in his hand, and he's just looking at the party going like, are we going to get going soon?
I was probably gonna shave first, as he's putting on some shaving cream and got a razor blade and just like cleaning up. He hasn't shaved since we've been here, and he has to do that so he can have a nice smooth face. Like he's wearing like suspenders. He's got like just an undershirt on as he's just like in a cracked mirror, because every one of these wagons has one cracked mirror that's belonged to some
Oh yeah.
grandmother that they just never threw away, even though it's basically cursed. It's 100% cursed.
Judas
Oh yeah, 100%.
doesn't even have 5 o'clock shadow. That's how like perfect his stupid tiefling face is. Like, he hasn't even had the like grown facial hair in the time that he has been alive.
Do I grow facial hair?
No, I think you shed scales though.
Yeah, you shed scales. You would have scales. You would have darker scales that would shed off onto lighter scales.
Yeah. I did want to speak to Madame Eva before we left, as he splashed some water into a rain barrel or whatever, and just.
I think she's already spoken enough for the rest of us. What could you possibly have to ask her?
Not an ask. It's something between us, traveling folk, as it were.
Oh right, the ball thing. Well, you go have your discussion about that. I suppose I'm just going to try to.
Should only take me about 2 minutes. If it takes longer, I might need help.
As he hears that, he's just like, and like turns to him. He will.
He's putting on his coat, and then he's flipping it back to the more plain Jane, just worker coat, and shrinking his hat down to a bowler cap instead of top hat.
He'll press to digitate all the odds and ends to look more like trim on him, just like.
Thank you.
You know, like leaving some of the excess, you know, or removing some of the excess shaving cream and like patches, but simultaneously making it appear as if he nicked himself
All right.
in one part of his face as he just
sure.
goes, "Gotta look presentable for him. If you
Thank
need
you.
us, if you need, I'll be right behind, keeping a watchful eye." As he then proceeds to start ritually casting Phantom Steed.
There you go.
This
Okay.
will take 11 minutes. I don't know how quickly the rest of the proceedings will go here, if they're planning on
We
leaving.
wanted to be on the
before
road
that.
at 9.
Yeah. It's currently 7.
I'll catch up then, and he'll ritually cast Phantom Steed. Phantom Steed only lasts. Why does it only last for an hour? What? Oh no, that's invisibility. No, why does Phantom Steed only last for an hour?
It
What?
makes-
Invisible Phantom Steed.
Well, you have to think about it. Phantom Steed, you get the speed of a horse. That's, I think, what, 50 movement speed instead of regular 30? So if
That
you were
is
making,
true. The creature uses statistics for a riding horse, except it has a speed of 100 feet and
Oh,
travel,
well, it's
can
only an
travel
hour.
10 miles an hour or 13 miles at a fast pace.
Yeah.
When the spell ends, it gradually fades, giving the rider a minute to dismount. So,
Yeah, it's basically you basically have an electric buggy that has an hour of charge.
but he'll start doing this regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But he will simultaneously kind of like be within earshot of Mew. Like
What's
whether
your horse
it's
look like?
this steed, quasi-real horse-like creature appears on
Why
the
do I
ground.
imagine it just has Judas's face?
You
Horse
decide its
body,
appearance, but it is
bulky,
equipped with
just his
saddle,
face.
bit, and bridle. So Judas has had his parents on his mind a lot more recently. I don't know why. It seems like it would be strange given the circumstances, but under the circumstances, it will look. How to describe it with I can't think of another way to describe it. Like a Pegasus with clipped wings, like
So a
Oh,
nightmare.
a nightmare, pretty much.
Pegasus with clipped wings is my favorite Fall Out Boy song.
That's really cool. Yeah, but it's basically it's like a white
Actually,
to
Fall Out Boy
black,
first song.
a white to black umber.
Mm.
Ghostly in appearance, obviously, it's still a phantom steed, but like a white to black umber with what would be wings, but it can't fly. Wonder if that's how he feels. And it has like a skeletal patch where there is some skin missing on the side of its head, revealing like parts of the horse skull. And where it is missing, it's scrimshawed to have like what looks like an infernal rune on it.
Fun.
A mixture, if you will, of the celestial and the fiendish.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I don't get it.
And this is what you normally summon?
It's what it on the very rare occasion that he has. Yeah, it's pretty close.
So as you summon this steed into being, it appears before you. It's an illusion in itself, but it acknowledges you, and it appears for a moment as you expect. Before suddenly before you, all of the flesh strips away completely in almost a violent manner, like something has grabbed it and yanked.
What in the graphic Looney Tunes?
Hey man, what did you do to your horse?
As it lets out a silent, you would imagine it would be a silent, piercing, neighing cry. But it emits no sound as it reveals nothing but this skeletal structure. And instead of a ghostly greenish blue light in its eyes, it flickers to this smoky, dirty red color. As it stands there for a moment, and you yourself, and it almost as it's feeling your own shock at seeing its own appearance, pauses, and then slowly turns its head to you before shaking and almost relaxing in this different form.
Judas is wildly uncomfortable, but he does not display any of it because he is too tired of this bullshit.
And it's still early.
And it's still early in the morning.
Early.
Anyway, while this is going on, Mew, you're having a lovely walk across camp. By this time, Madame Eva is sitting out on a chair in front of her tent and sipping a cup of tea as she enjoys watching her people go about their business.
Madam Eva,
Good morning.
good morning. I don't mean to interrupt. You seem like you're a very busy woman, but we're about to leave, and I wanted to say thank you for your hospitality once again.
It was well earned.
I also never thanked you for this, and he'll hand the bag. Or if I did, I don't think I thanked you well enough. If there's anything else we can do for you, please let us know.
Be careful what you promise, young man. As far as the bag, you earned that as well. I just merely picked it up given the window of opportunity.
He's going to look at her and smile as he pats the bag and kind of puts it aside and say in Sylvan, "My condolences for your sisters, by the way."
She smiles. Sisters of mine, they were not. But I dare say they are kin to something that is here.
If I look at her real hard, is there anything that I'm picking up that might seem familiar to the three ladies that I would not have seen now that I have a bit more of a clear head than any other time I've talked to her?
While she is, for lack of a better word, a withered crone, you could see at one point that she was an astounding beauty. It's still there. Under the age and the wrinkles and the quick, sharp-eyed looks. But there is nothing kin to the creatures that you fought that brought you here.
In our line of work, my dear, and he'll gently take her hand if she lets him, and he'll gently kiss her ring if she has one. We hope that the people we do work for will never, just want to bid you adieu and thank you again for your hospitality. If we're in the area again, we must sit down and I'll give you updates on things.
Oh, you certainly know to find me when you seek counsel. Especially when others seek counsel of you. She looks at you meaningfully. You do best to start listening.
I'm afraid sometimes, madam, that I hear a little too well. My lady, you'll turn and join the group.
As you turn to walk away, she calls out after you. Beware that dagger. It is a long, sad history.
You'll say once again in Sylvan, so do people like us.
She just continues with her cup. For the rest of you, Ryder, Ismark has busied himself packing everything up. He's double and triple checking, and he's like, I got everything right. I packed it all.
Did you forget your fucking sanity, man? We're okay. We're okay right now.
You don't know what's in these woods.
You don't know shit at this point. Like, we're all kind of clueless.
You're not the one who has to send hunters out to go find every poor soul dragged off the road.
No, but apparently me and you have slowly become like best friends, and I'm the one that has to constantly hear about it.
He's just like, fuck you. And he continues packing.
Yeah, this is why I'm your only friend.
I'm putting
and
this
he's
down
mad
in my
because
notes.
he knows you're right.
I'm putting this down in my notes. Ryder and Ismark are best friends.
They were in the cart. They had a little Ouija board. They're trying to figure out what to do in the middle of the night. Like, oh my gosh. They're wearing matching gym jams and everything.
Followed immediately by the statement, "Don't forget it." bold, underlined, and italicized.
I made us friendship bracelets. They're silvered.
Aww.
Aw.
These are just made out of your scales.
Yeah.
Your skills. That's why it's called
Wait a second.
scale mail.
I'm a silver dragon. Can vampires touch me? I already know the answer. Never mind.
Yeah.
Silver in color. You aren't like
Silver
blue.
in color.
Yeah.
Unless your flesh is made of silver. Good luck.
All right, new plan.
Now here's a question. Real
Yeah.
people can get turned into blue if they are exposed to too much raw silver.
Mhm.
What happens if you're a lizard and that happens? Do you just die of silver poisoning? Or
I heard you get magnetic powers.
that'd be neato.
God damn you.
Well, I had fun. This was a delight.
Yeah.
Magneto.
Lady Irina, are you wishing for our usual thing, or are we canceling that plan? Because now would be the time before we go.
I think I would like a break from the makeup. Marlena is absolutely gorgeous, but
Oh, thanks.
she's
Wow,
just
tell me
like-
I get to play her. She's
Yeah.
like, but you're so
Quick,
cute.
right
I
to the
love
other
your
camera.
hair.
But you're so cute.
No.
and she's just like, I think my face needs a break from the
That's
makeup.
very fair.
You'll
I mean,
break
I
out.
could-
Yeah.
I could dress up as you if you'd like, but
I don't think you can pull off my tights.
New plan. We all dress up as you.
my dear, you don't know what kind of types
Disguise
I could
self. No.
But fair enough. He's completely clean shaven. And his face on. I didn't really. He has a. He either it's from getting punched in the face so many times, or just like his face. He actually has a rather round-ish face. It's on the borderline between like feminine and masculine. He's very androgynous with his face.
And that's the story of the 50th time I got punched in the
So as you guys are continuing, you have And-
Marlena cast one warding bond on Irina, and has the other platinum ring. Just letting you know, as
okay.
Marlena's telling me.
So you guys have an option
Okay.
from the Vistani camp. You can backtrack to the main road, the main causeway up here to this encampment. You do see a less well cut path that connects to the road at a point further along.
I'll defer to the locals. There's potentially a shortcut, but
So yeah, so they do state that the Vistani are the ones that use the shortcut and maintain it. You also notice they walk through these woods without fear. They assure you it would cut time backtracking. The map that you guys have, here, let me.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I'm gonna share you.
So if we're at the little,
Mine.
if we're at the Sare Pool, where those little 4 squares are for the encampment, is the main road that you're talking about literally going back down and onto this loop?
Hang on, I'm gonna show you this one that has
While you guys figure
points
that out,
marked on it.
Ryder is gonna go fill his mug with porridge for the road. Thanks for giving me all this liquidy food.
That mug is going to be fucking rancid.
That's why Marlena casts prestidigitation on it all the
Every
goddamn time.
time.
Oh,
Every
no,
time.
that's right. Yeah.
So if you look at the map that I just posted, you'll see that there are letter markings on this. You guys are currently at point G,
Okay.
probably a little bit further
For
to
Granny's
the pool,
camp.
to the solid line
Mm-hmm.
next to the tester pool.
Yeah.
That dotted line is the shortcut that the Vistani have made themselves. The actual maintained and kept old the
The road.
main road is you would have to backtrack to use.
That's a lot of backtracking, actually.
It is, yeah. I have no problem following the shortcut.
Yeah. I don't mind either.
It's just, where are we going after that?
We are trying to get to
Going
Valaki.
through
Point N.
Trying to get to N.
Yeah. So yeah,
Or
that
a
would
new
save us
town.
so much time. Yeah. Save us a lot of time instead of
Yeah.
backtracking through the woods and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to go through H for hills, I for I don't know, B for
Big ass gate.
big ass gate.
And then bypassing point O for oh shit, don't want to go there.
Wait, O looks really interesting though.
That's the one place they told us not to go to.
Is it?
That's the
Yeah.
old mill. That's literally the old wooden
for-
mill.
And that's yeah.
Old mill that we shouldn't go to.
That you
Yeah.
said you've never seen a windmill before.
I have never seen a windmill before. I've
Actually,
never,
really pretty.
You can see it when we pass by it. We're not going.
I've never been
Like,
to Amsterdam.
what the fuck is Amsterdam?
I'm pretty sure it's a dam named after the caster Amster D. Depressed.
So while you guys are arguing about this, Marlena and Irina are already arm in arm walking down this path.
The
So it's up to
fanfic
y'all to
writes
catch up.
itself.
Just like as I'm like finishing up the Phantom Steed ritual cast, unless that took much shorter amount of time than I thought it did. Like
Dude, something-
a lot more time has passed than I thought it did.
Yes.
Just background while all this is happening. Oh, it registered that I raised my hand. That's weird. I've been summoning, just background noise, summoning stickers for the day. Did stickers get his skin peeled off?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, Meat Frog it does sound
I
like
have
a
a
very
feeling
cool
that
metal
I'm
band.
being targeted, so don't worry about your spells being fucked with.
I have 2 spells. I'm a
I think
barbarian.
it's because
That's right.
he's traumatized by wizard.
I mean, sticker doesn't. You don't have to read
Wizard.
someone's sticker every day.
I don't. Is that
Yeah,
not,
you only
am
have
I wrong
to-
about this?
You only have to resummon him if he dies.
If he dies.
Did the children kill stickers?
No, the children did not kill Sticker. You entrusted
That'd
them
be
with an
sad.
adorable frog.
Sticker.
They did not kill Sticker.
Okay.
Well, the ladies have made our decision, and he'll offer an arm out to Ismark, the reach arm in arm like his sister.
He looks at you and is just like, no. As he
Yeah,
like marches off,
my
very
best
mad at
friend.
his sister,
He
walking
shrugs.
off in the
All
woods.
right. Is it? And he'll lean back to Ryder as Ismark like is charging after the two women. I think he just needs to get laid like really bad, right? Like that's not just me.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah,
Okay, I was like, okay.
that's a man that has to understand his G spot is not where he thinks it is.
I don't think he's ever experienced that actually, if I'm being honest.
Anyway,
Judas has hopped onto the vestige of his horse, of his Phantom Steed.
Nice horse, by
And-
the way.
What's that?
Nice horse, by the way.
As I am looking at it, and I just like, I'm not gonna call it an improvement, but it's definitely a different look for Virtue than normal.
It matches the aesthetic, I think.
Well, if this place for guaranteed. Here is Judas's plan. Like quotation marks. He is going to the best of his ability, ride Virtue, like kind of in like a sawtooth motion along this trail. He's going to go forward, scout it out, check it, come back, make sure that the others are all right. and just kind of riding back and forth at such a pace that he is scouting ahead, but then coming back and making sure that the others aren't being fucked with in such a manner that, like, maybe like a minute out, a minute back, a minute out, a minute back. And if that pace is enough to get us to the main road, then where it will end where the hour will end on the main road, then perfect. If not, then he will just continue that as long as he can, and will, once he feels the spell running out, will just stick with the party for the remainder of the shortcut to the main road. It's a bit weird. It's kind of like
it's using 100 feet of movement
patrol.
to walk. Yeah,
it's kind of like a knight's patrol. He's gonna like go.
Give me a perception check.
That is a 19 on the die. My perception is not phenomenal. It's good though. Where's my sheet? There's my sheet. No, seriously, I hit it. Where's my sheet? That's my scratch paper. There's my sheet. Okay, that is 19. I don't have any bonus to perception, so yeah. It's a 19 total. Yeah.
You get the feeling like you're being watched. Not just you, everyone.
As we're traveling along this road.
As you're traveling on this road, and then you start to see spots where it looks like plants are dying here and there along the road. The girls notice nothing. They're full girl time chatting.
La 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 la.
Here's a weird question. Is it following the main... Is it keeping pace with the main group more, or is it kind of like Judas doing his sawtooth motion? Does Judas notice it following him more?
Or the plant in a similar vein, or the plant's just naturally dead in just random spots that.
Right. Is it like that when we look at it, or is it like we see that?
Give me a
change
nature
happening?
check.
Can
Guidance.
I also do that? Can I do the nature
Yeah.
check as well? All right. Hey, guess who forgot all the
Who are you
dice
giving
at school
guidance
again?
It would have been to Judas as Marlena skipping, sees you doing something, says, "Oh, go for it, guidance."
Well, it's digital dice, so you can look at it yourself. That's a natural 20 for a nature check, +5.
Wow.
Hey.
And it's a D4?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I added 1. That is 12 plus 5. 17.
Okay, yeah. So for the natural 20, it's not natural. It gives you... I was trying to figure out how best to describe it. They're dead. The plants that you're finding have been dead for a while, but they're plants that should be thriving in this condition.
Okay.
Even as you look at them and kind of... It's that you don't have experience with this. He pointed out to Judas. It's that oily, sticky, doesn't feel good magic attached to it.
Judas, these plants are weird, right?
Like the kind we can smoke out, make tobacco, like that we can
Probably
smoke?
the exact opposite.
Oh. That ain't never hurts. I'm sorry.
As he kind of looks from like down from up on his perch down at where Ryder points out, he just looks and he's just like, that's certainly a way to put it. And he like feels that icky kind of like magic sense about it, and he's just like,
Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
Don't follow your rainbow.
I was, As he kind of looks and is like, Dadley, no. Dadley, no. It was just words. No. And Anyway, oh my god, I'm losing my train of
I went
thought.
to church with that guy. Anyway,
Oh, Judas is getting more and more upset. No, Judas is going to tell the party it might be pointless at this venture to assume that we are hidden from anything, as he kind of just looks at them and goes, I think it's best if we just smile and wave as if we are not intruding upon anything, because we've already been cast here against we've already been cast here against what we originally wanted and thought. Might as well not draw any more attention to ourselves than we have to, as he casts an illusion. No, I'm kidding. Realizing the hypocrisy of his statement and the truly icky, pissed off feeling that he's feeling, he's just really trying to feign confidence and neutrality given what he now has experienced / knows. And before we get too deep into that, we're going to go on a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
well, I clicked transition, but didn't set up the transition. All right.
Incredible.
Wait, I have to go to the bathroom.
And that's the
Okay.
nicest thing Bright has interrupted going live with.
Incredible.
That is true, actually.
Marlena, currently you and Irina are walking through the woods on a lovely path that's, it's there. It's not well maintained, but you can still see it. As Judas keeps running back and forth between you guys and in front of you guys, checking the trail, and looks increasingly disturbed, and so do Ryder and the rest of the boys. But does that really matter? Because they always look kind of disturbed to begin with.
Yeah. Just a natural condition.
Yeah, it's just a natural condition of the boys being boys. Yeah, so what are you guys talking about?
That's a great question. She would go, so, how does it feel to be back in your own skin?
It's no offense, you are absolutely gorgeous, but being me for a little bit is kind of nice.
No, 100%. I understand that. I mean, that's yesterday I was like, also you are absolutely gorgeous, but I was absolutely itching to get back into my own skin. So you know what? The feeling was mutual, and you know what? It was a good idea while it lasted. But also, I owe you a lot of makeup now for doing that.
Oh, I can buy him more supplies in Valaki, or at least I will make my brother buy him more supplies in Valaki.
That is so true. That's good math.
Well, he tries.
He has a lot to make up for sometimes, maybe just a little bit.
I think most brothers do. I mean, I don't know if that's your experience, but
I mean, I like to think that they would. But I'm not quite sure. But is there anything you're looking forward to in Valaki? I know that this whole trip isn't necessarily like your idea of a fun vacation, but I mean, there's got to be something. I mean, if you've ever been there.
she kind of blushes a little, and the tips of her ears go a little red.
There's something there. I can see it.
It's like, well, there's this guy.
She's listening intently.
He's kind of nerdy and keeps to himself, but I've met him a couple times. He's the burgomaster's son in Valaki.
Ooh. That's going to be so much fun. You know, there is something about nerdy guys, though, isn't it? I mean, I have somehow surrounded myself with them, and they're fun just in general. I mean, they're interesting, and I mean, having them be the burgomasters, you know that he's going to be very responsible. Hopefully, I can't say that's for all boys, but and I mean, if he's handsome and your type, then that's extra bonuses on top, just sprinkles.
Yeah, I know his dad is kind of
I've heard
and I
about
mean
him
like a
also.
lot. Like his dad's like really crazy.
Well,
So
hopefully.
just don't tell Ismark because he's gonna lose his cool.
My lips are absolutely sealed. I love gossip, but I don't go about the business of sharing other people's gossip. I just like hearing other people's gossip. You know, I used to
Boys,
work
you see
as
Ismark, he's like trying to like listen in. And
So, what do you plan on doing when we get into town, buddy? You got someone you're keeping an eye out for? Mew thinks you need to get laid.
Mew thinks. Way to
just
deflect.
me.
as your best friend. I know you're pent up, buddy.
Oh, you're trying to tell me that you didn't agree with me?
Look, Mew was the one that broached the conversation, but it's hard to disagree with. You're very stressed out. I'm sure we could find you a lady in the town,
Or guy?
or a guy, or a changeling, or a dragon. Not me. Not that I'm against it. I mean, kinda. I don't figuring that part out about myself.
Flexible.
To be young
He
again.
looks like a man who's resigned himself to a conversation that he doesn't want to be a part of. Um,
So Dad's one having the conversation about sexuality. I understand.
remind me what everyone's passive perception is.
25.
19.
My passive perception is 10. My passive investigation is 17.
11.
I asked for perception.
And I'm telling you that investigation would be what I'm doing on the back of this horse.
It's very bold of you.
Oh my god, I haven't taken a single note this session. Fuck.
Just write that.
With
Last
my
thing you said,
for my
that's your
friends who
homework.
have perception, a passive perception higher than an 18, on the edges and kind of going across this path, you see large indents. And at first you think it's like maybe like a tree had fallen at some point, but they start to become more frequent in addition to these decaying plants in the edge. As you look, it looks like large steps of something.
Are there claw marks or anything like that accompanying these?
It looks like whatever stepped down, its feet kind of, it almost looks like it's, you've seen a cat like paddle, like make biscuits and kind of like paddle and knead into something. It almost looks like that. Looks like this, like the step was taken and then the earth itself was kind of kneaded in and like grasped before another step was taken.
How fresh do these tracks look?
Yeah.
A day, maybe less.
I am going to have Shams. I'm going to kind of. I feel like he's been kind of floating and doing like perimeter checks and stuff like
He's
that.
like been passively like flying around and kind of like checking in with you, like letting Irina just like with him.
Yeah.
And then like of like, oh right, I have a job, and then like leaves again. As you've been walking. Yes, Dippy.
How far does it feel like we have gone? Like, how long have we been traveling, I guess, is the question. If I'm still on my horse, it's less than 1 hour.
Yeah. I mean,
'Cause
it's getting
the way I-
kind of towards the end of your time period on the horse. The girls have been walking at a leisurely pace.
Sure.
It's pretty.
Sorry, did they tell us how far this path was, like of a shortcut, like how long it takes?
Hold that thought.
Because the
You're
way I
asking me
kind
to
of worked it
math.
out. Yeah,
I'm
the way I
sorry.
kind of worked it out, I thought that the shortcut would be about an hour if we can make it to Valaki in a day of work, of like going, then that shortcut should not be a very long time at all. Like, and we would be back on the main road.
It's 5 hexes. Each hex is a quarter mile.
A mile and a quarter?
A quarter mile.
And mile math.
Yeah. It's a little funky. A mile and a half, 2 miles. Like I said, the girls have been walking at a leisurely pace.
I mean, I can walk leisurely a mile in like 15 minutes at the longest.
That's though it like with that's a straight path. We are going through like rough country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Difficult terrain.
And this
type
is
stuff.
definitely following the
sanded.
river because the river is the cleanest cut path through this forest.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what the Vastani would follow.
Yeah. Okay.
My
She
main
would
point
have
being-
Shams.
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say she would have Shams like once she kind of noticed this like pattern of the footprints and stuff, she would have Shams kind of go ahead to see if he can see anything like leaping in the woods on the side of the road, or if there's any like divergence in those tracks.
The tracks seem to crisscross the road, and the pockets of decayed plants are becoming more frequent the closer to the road you guys approach.
Mr. Ryder and Ismark, I don't want to alarm you, but I would say maybe have your silver weapons out at the ready, just in case.
Stab.
Just call it a hunch, if nothing else.
Marlena would also mention it to Irina just passively.
Have an idea, but it depends on how close to the main road we are, and the assumption that once we get on the main road, this threat will have passed us by, or we will have passed by this threat. If Phantom Steed is ending, then I will, like, kind of dismount in the middle of the path, let the others, ahead of the others, kind of just whisper to Virtue, just saying, like, sorry you're going to have a new coat of paint while you're here, but that's unfortunately how this is going to go as long as I'm a target of interest. And he'll just kind of, like, give this bone, like, a gentle pat, a gentle stroke. And he'll just go, I'll try not to use you too much while we're here. And he'll, like, fade away. And then he'll let the others catch up to him. And he will see how tightly together we can kind of pack. Just like, if we're all kind of, like, spread out on this path, he'll just be like, bunch yourselves up, y'all, bunch yourselves up. And I will, kind of looking behind me at the path ahead of us, to just, in a hopeful cursory glance that we are somewhere near the road, he will, like, kind of gather us all together. And Judas is going to cast Major Image. It can extend out to a 20-foot cube around us. And what he is basically going to do is create an active camo cube that is centered on the center of our group. I can choose to move it. I can choose to move the illusion as long as I am within range of the illusion. And it will move and change to alter its appearance as if it were moving naturally. So what this is basically going to be is an illusory box that looks like we have clone stamped ourselves out of the environment to anyone looking from the outside into that box. And that can move with us for up to 10 minutes. As I cast this, and I look at everyone else and I go, if we could maybe pick up a leisurely pace, we might be able to make it to the main road without whatever's leaving behind these goddamn footprints noticing us. Let's move. As I just kind of like...
I have a question about this spell, by the way.
I have an answer.
No, me was asking Judas.
Yeah, I have an answer.
Does this illusion create smells as well?
Does it do what now?
Does it create scents?
Let me look.
Because if they are searching for flesh and blood things, the spell's impressive, don't get me wrong.
It seems completely real, including sound, smells, and temperature appropriate to the thing depicted. You cannot create sufficient heat or cold to cause damage, a sound loud enough to deal thunder damage or deafen a creature, or a smell that might sicken a creature like a troglodyte stench. So, yeah, and as this box appears around us, what will also happen is as you're kind of covered in the veneer of the active camo, like, surrounding you, your natural musk will fade. Whatever perfume you wear, whatever product you put in, it will fade into a smell of an absence of a smell. If anything, it will smell like petrichor, like dirt, like mud, like, you will smell like the forest around you when the veneer kind of hits you. Yeah. And there will be like a gentle sound of like rushing wind kind of like, matching the ambient environment. What Judas is basically doing is creating a box around that looks like everything else around it as they move with it, for them to be cloaked, essentially, in a blanket of, we are not here. Now, we're not invisible by this metric, but it's sort of like the idea of invisibility. It's like you draped a blanket over us, and that blanket matches the environment around it, pretty much. So we can like move, and if we see something in the middle of that 10 minutes, the idea would be that if we stop, we just look like the environment around us. But if not, then we can move, and we'll blend in to a better degree than we would have by doing nothing.
Right.
And Judas will explain that in character voice. As we are moving, hopefully.
Yeah, and as this is happening, Marlena has equipped her shield, and she has her staff at the ready, and she would go to Irene and be like, I'm like, previously you use a sword, so you know what to do. You seem proficient enough, But
she
the warding bond is
draws
up,
a rapier.
I believe.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so as you guys continue on, one second.
Definitely going to pick up pace as best as we can.
Yeah. And then Marlena and Irina will kind of like serious face start hoofing it.
Serious face.
Bless you.
As you continue on, you feel the intensity of being watched lessen. As you guys see the trees start to thin, and arching over the path where you see the main road are these two ancient oak trees, kind of bent archway over the path. It seems that whatever this is, it's kind of concentrated this path of dead vegetation. Seems like an impact area almost in this area as you approach. Give me one more perception check, kids.
You got it.
Something.
6. I'll just take 10.
17.
21.
8.
8. His mark and arena did not do good. City kids.
Yes.
Mew.
Yes.
Right as you look at these two trees and feel this relief of, oh, there's the road.
Mm-hmm.
You notice, wait a second. Those trees don't look right. As at the same time, from the trunk of these two trees, a crack splits in the bark as a massive, desiccated yellow eye is revealed.
Mew
as it kind of rolls about and then focuses.
Mew's immediately gonna take
Scanning.
the very dagger and just throw it at that eye.
Can I like stop him from doing this? Can I like?
You could certainly try.
Can I like put a hand out in front of you doing this and remind you that you have
make a
active
dexterity.
camouflage?
You can make a dexterity check in contested. If your dexterity check is higher than Mew's attack roll,
That was
you're
not
able to
very
grab his
good.
arm.
If Marlena would notice like Mew's actions with her passive, I would like to help with stopping him.
That's a nasty 20.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I total of 10. I rolled like hot dog water.
I'm just like, what are you doing? As I like put a hand in front of.
I take your face and I point it at this giant eye that all of you missed.
Yes, as I just look, and it's just like, but do I need to remind you? And I gesture in a circle around us. That as until told otherwise, we're still in active camo.
That might be the case, but
That, what is your spell save DC, my friend?
Who?
Judas's spell save DC.
My spell save DC at the moment is 15. I wonder if Major Image has a different thing, though. Let me just look.
It says a creature that uses an action to examine the image can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC.
Sure. Go for it, then. The dog agrees.
The
Anti-guidance.
dog definitely agrees.
Anti-guidance.
It's worth a try. I don't know.
It's when you tell people to drink bleach.
Ugh.
don't drink
No, that's
bleach.
power word kill.
That's power word Darwinism.
You see, as one of the trees, as its eye opened up, you can see this black, sickly, crusty stuff kind of catch the eye opening, and the eye kind of moves and rolls around in almost a panic. As you see on the other tree, the eye scanning about, kind of glosses over you all, and then suddenly
Can I now throw it?
locks to all of you.
Locks onto where we are.
Mm-hmm.
As I just like I imagine a camera perspective of just like Judas looking up through active camo at these trees, and then all of a sudden the eye like locks back. It's just like, maybe it's friendly. Everything else has fucking been.
You weren't there for the vampires, and he's gonna throw it.
And from behind all of you,
Oh, good.
you feel. Actually, you don't feel anything. You just hear from behind and above. What are they?
Does not throw it. Nope.
As you all turn and come face to face with, as you walked past initially, you thought it was just a gnarled tree on the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
As it stands, stretching and cracking, the crack of dry limbs and wood that should definitely not be groaning in such a manner, as it stretches and looks down upon all of you. Dark ichor like patches across its body, crawling up into its face, stands a treant towering above you all.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm sorry, what is in the woods, DM?
A treant.
I had to say the title thing.
Sorry, there's a what?
There's
Sorry,
what
there's
in
a
the woods?
what in the woods? No, there's a tree.
It's not that surprising.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's actually not that surprising. No, but
Talking trees are surprising.
do I get the sense that it has seeing through the veneer. And if I do get that sense, secondarily, on a 4, on a 7
You can
insight.
safely assume that these two trees with the rolling desiccated eyeballs
Yeah.
embedded in their trunks,
Yeah.
and suddenly this tree ant standing up
Yeah.
are most likely connected.
Yeah. But at the same time, with a 7 insight, does it feel aggressive?
Not at the moment.
Does it feel like it's going to ask us riddles?
Does it feel like it's going to sit down and tell us a very, very long, boring story?
Never.
Never.
Mew putting away his
Buy the
knives.
never sticker in the ANIPOD shop.
Forgive us.
Mew,
Yes.
I need you to hold up
Okay.
because you drew the Balverzi dagger.
I did, but I didn't throw it.
Oh no!
But you drew it.
You drew.
I
you
did
drew
draw it. I did. Not very good at drawing, but he drew it.
Yeah, it's like a 7 out of 10 drawing.
Yeah.
I'd still hang it up. I'd put it on my fridge at
it's a
least.
Oh, thanks, babe.
You go to. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. And go to sheath it, and it's almost like your arm and body clamp up in resistance to being sheathed.
Dippy the player is not opposed to Mew the character stabbing Judas the character in order to put away the dagger. Judas would be very upset.
Ryder
I was gonna say, I was just like,
is
why
not
have him
afraid of
stab
getting stabbed.
himself?
Ryder is also not afraid of getting stabbed.
Mew realizing this would instead of sheathing it, he would put his hand around the blade and then like cut his hand to sheath it, just to kind of quail the blood and just make it as casual as he could.
Okay,
That
there
is
you go.
exactly what I was thinking.
You kind of very quickly do this as right as like this hesitating moment right before you go to cut yourself. You get this kind of like ice cold
Adult channel with adult themes, by the way.
Yes.
this ice cold like current run across your spine as you kind of this just all consuming bloodlust. But as soon as you grab the naked blade with your hand,
Needed a hit
it
of red
quells
sauce. It's fine.
It what?
as you move. That urge is quelled
Okay.
as you slide it back in.
He was gonna swallow the vomit that is in the back of his throat. Rub his hand on a handkerchief he pulls out.
My friend, go ahead and take a d4 damage for me.
Got it. 3.
So the treant said, "What are they?
What is it?
What is it?"
Yeah.
Judas feels a moment of possibility. And without dropping the veneer, kind of looks to Marlena and kind of looks to the rest of the group and is just like, with a look of, we're not going to attack them immediately because they might kill us. And as he's looking at them saying this and not dropping the veneer, he goes, "We are simply travelers trying to avoid the wolves."
With that, Marlena, as quickly as she heard the voice and saw the eyes, if there is a way for her to like instantaneously change into that Vistani form that she changed into like the first time getting into Barovia.
Oh, I like it.
Just dark brown, kind of straightish hair, like pale olive skin, like human olive skin, not Marlena olive skin, and just like dark eyes, plain, like she can't really like plain her clothes, but like she is wearing armor anyway. But like looking plain. She will do that, and like you'll see like the jewelry like fall into her hands. Like she'll kind of like clasp it in her and she'll, the horn gems that she has. Yep, and she pocket that real quick. Like as quick as you see someone pale when they hear like a stern voice and things like that. Like she like this she's human. Just all of a sudden. Yep.
Stani.
Like by the time you look,
Mm-hmm.
she looks like that.
Incredible.
You see it kind of reach up and like run its hand across its face like it's trying to like wipe stuff off out of its eyes and off its face. But it doesn't seem like it can.
It is made of wood, after all. This can be pretty
Would
prickly stuff.
Would you like us to help you with your vision, sir, before we go as a way of payment for letting us to your woods safely?
That kind of like elbow Mew a little bit, just like what? But then thinking about it and like couldn't hurt.
We'd be more than willing to aid you, as long as we can try to get through here safely. We mean you no ill intention. We just are trying to get to the next leg of our journey, if you'd be so kind, sir.
We follow the road laid out by the woodsmen and the woods people.
Do we know anything about Ents?
That's actually.
Give
roll.
me a nature or history check.
Nature or history?
I'm just
While
going to
they're
electively say that Ryder knows dog shit.
I'm
I
a
was
burn
about to say,
inspiration.
Marlena also probably only
No.
knows what she's read in books, and she doesn't necessarily count that as
I
accurate material. But I will say the only thing that's coming to mind is the Pokemon Trevenant.
one of my
in this
favorites.
moment,
Nice.
it's so fun.
While this is happening, Ryder is leaning over towards Marlena, of just like, you know how many riddle books I read when I knew I was going to be adventuring again, and yet not one of these things has ever asked me a riddle.
You know, that is a really, really good point. I am also disappointed in that.
We should give each other
You know,
riddles.
I'm gonna purposely not give you a riddle anymore, right?
Oh,
17.
17.
12.
Well, yeah. So with a 17, these creatures are generally
Docile?
they don't care too much about two-legged things unless it messes with their forest.
Yeah.
Um,
We have disturbed nothing in your beautiful home. We are simply traversing through it.
they
probably
are
took a shit in the woods.
aggressive when their forest is under threat.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, let's see, it's hard to get a read on it because it's a tree. How do you get a read on a tree?
You get a read on a tree.
It's called a book.
That's unfortunate.
Oh yes, the tattooed corpses of its brethren. That's a great way to get a read on a tree.
Do you recognize this? Do you know him?
I'm gonna use the restroom and throw up after that.
No. Just
I will
like
do
that. Do you recognize him? No.
All right, I'm so sorry. Keep going.
Genuinely, no. Genuinely on that.
You didn't
on that.
think I would
kind
come
of
up with that, did you?
No, that was so fast.
Genuinely on that implication of like they're aggressive when they feel their forest is threatened. What we've already said hasn't implicated us in that yet, and we have not threatened. We are merely passing through. But he will add on to that. I think what I said in response to your thing, which was, we have not disturbed anything within your fine forest that did not involve traipsing through it. We mean to get out of it as soon as possible onto that road, like pointing, realizing he's still in the veneer, but like pointing at the main road that they are about to continue traveling down.
Arm pokes
like,
out of the veneer.
arm pokes, like hand and arm reveal. No, for the safety of it all, I'm gonna not do that just yet. But they already see through the illusion. So wait, here's a question: does seeing through the illusion equate to the illusions like kind of falling apart around us, or like in the Dungeons and Dragons movie, or does it equate to I think it's still up and fine, they can just see it as if it weren't there at all?
So mechanically, how it works is it's basically like a superimposed image. They can see you through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's still there. If they were choose to focus on your major image, they would see that instead.
Right.
But they see through it.
But
So it's like we're
something
wearing a
else
sheet
in
of
the
glass now.
area might
At least
not.
the trees see through it.
Right. I like to imagine that now that they're seeing through it, it's like they're looking through a pane of glass. Like the glass, like the active armor broke, and
Yeah.
it just looks like we're covered in a blanket of glass. So, I guess at that point, if Judas knows that, Judas will drop the veneer as they continue talking to the treant, and it will just kind of fall away and puddle around his feet and soak back up into himself. And
That's a cool description.
and he will just kind of continue looking and pointing at the road and just like, do not all things move through that which is guarded by such beauty.
That is what all light bringers and tree killers say these days.
I don't have an axe, I do not bring an axe or a shovel.
You see
I bring-
Irina tuck hand axes
Ryder is doing the same.
behind her pack.
I'm speaking for myself and myself alone when I say I bring no axe or shovel to
I
your
am not
great
affiliated
landscape.
with these hooligan lumberjacks.
Is there-
Yeah.
Is there any way, Master Spirit of the Force, that we can convince you that we are not quarreling with you?
Perhaps a little.
Is there a task you would request of us, or a way to broker peace between us and your ilk?
We are merely here to listen and to move on our way.
And I am speaking in Sylvan as well, as every time you talked, it's in Sylvan, trying to be more friendly and respectful to this creature that's older than the forest itself.
And the tree and looks to Judas. Why is he speaking gibberish?
I like to imagine that if he hears Mew in Sylvan, he like halfway through his statement swaps to Elvish, thinking that that's a good enough equivalent.
Almost.
I don't think elves and Ents get along, like D&D wise.
Wood elves?
Yeah,
Wood
so they're
elves?
probably a lot more friendlier with wood elves.
Yeah.
Nobody gets along with high elves.
No,
Nobody
not
gets
high
along
elves.
with high elves.
High elves. No, yeah.
No.
So sensing Mew speaking in Sylvan, he will swap from Common to Elvish in the middle of his statements. So like the second half of what he said was in Elvish.
I really
You
have to
see,
learn more languages.
Mia, whenever you start speaking in Sylvan, its face turns towards you, but its eyes, for lack of a better term, its face is not. Historically, you've heard stories of like Ents having a more humanoid look. This one
Right.
it's twisted and gnarled. It's barely even. You can see eyes and a mouth, air quotes, on it, but it is definitely a tree that reads. It's older than most Ents, you would assume. This is an incredibly old tree. As it kind of drags its whole body to face towards you. Give me insight checks.
You got it.
Just the two talking with it.
Ooh, that's
Fuck.
18.
Oh,
It's
is it just the two talking?
Or is it all of us?
24.
I mean, you can talk to it. It spoke in the common tongue first, and then
I'm
the
just
other
gonna,
two switched to Elven and Sylvan.
I'll just hang back, actually.
Yeah.
I'll do perception only to make sure that I'm paying attention.
I'm like,
Oh, okay, that's 19.
I'm still watching the area around us.
Marlena and Ryder, you feel the two trees with the eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
The one is still struggling to get its eye open all the way, but you feel them kind of. At first, you didn't notice it, but they've definitely crept toward you.
No, that's totally fine. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a tree hugger. What can I say?
For Mew and Judas, you will notice that this treant, this gross black blight, is now what you realize when he says blight bringer.
Blight bringer. I thought he said light bringer. Like
No, blight
bringers.
bringers.
I also heard Lightbringer, so I was like,
Yeah, no, blight. There's a B in there.
Blight bringer.
Which all of a sudden now all of these dead plants make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And across his face and his eyes, it's a ruined scar of if a tree can have scar tissue.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
It's that
absolutely.
sap.
Across
Yeah.
his eyes.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
He is not seeing you in a visual sense.
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay. Thanks for the hint. That's good. That's good stuff.
As he answers Mew and Sylvan. If you are what you say you are. He points to the tree that is having trouble opening its eye. Then show the watchwood a kindness that no others have offered. None have even offered to myself. Mine cannot be saved, but its might.
Is
You,
the
Judas, you probably catch every other word, maybe every
Right.
third word.
like I can get a basic understanding, but it's so old. It's like trying to hear Shakespearean English versus regular English.
Right.
Right. And I just kind of like look up at the tree that it pointed at. I
And
don't
you
have a
see this
lot.
black blight has now crusted into this tree's eye.
I look to the rest of the party and I go,
Bloodshot.
Does anybody have a
It's-
way to cure tree? Does anyone have a way to cure tree blight or plant blight of some kind?
We will nod and he'll gently walk up to the blighted eye. I'm gonna say it's stalk. It's not a stalk, but that eye. And he's going to gently he's gonna take off his gloves of thievery. And he's going to gently
Smart.
touch the actual blighted material with his bare skin. Just to kind of get an idea if it's a tar, is it pitch, what is this?
It's oily. You touch it and it's a visceral disgust. It's oil that sat out too long on a substance, tacky. It's going to stick to everything and it's going to be very hard to remove.
If you give me 10 minutes, I can cast Identify on it.
I actually have identify on my
Besides that,
one-minute thing.
I can go into a rage.
Ryder.
Yes.
Mr. Ryder, do you have a shovel I could borrow real quick, please?
A what?
A shovel. Yes.
And while we work on that, we will go to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Okay. Transition. You can still hear me. Okay, goodbye.
In the eye. No.
You now are transitioned because I knew somebody was going to do something stupid.
God damn it.
I couldn't think of anything good.
When you don't produce Mew and Shovel, who look to the twins, the children, the nobles, does anyone here have a shovel? Bless you.
Excuse me.
Hold
Thank
the
you.
thought.
so Minecraft when you put it like that, Brett. It's just like I look to.
Do you have a diamond
over there.
shovel?
They have a fucking shovel.
You have a
Is it
diamond
enchanted?
shovel.
Do you have silk touch?
Oh, that would be sick. Can we do a Minecraft D&D campaign?
Oh my god.
Oh
I've
my
thought
God.
about doing a one shot for it. The only problem is it's very grindy.
Yeah.
Can
Um,
Judas
Judas.
take alchemist supplies out of his bag of holding, which he previously identified
The
as being in his
brother
bag?
who overprepares has a shovel.
Hey, there we go.
My
And
man.
just go over to the blight and
He's-
attempt to identify the blighted substance.
Mew's gonna raise a finger to you and look to the tree. and say in Sylvan once again, I'm going to use this instrument to gently peel some of it off and see what we can do for you. And if we have no alchemical means, I will sit here with the shovel and slowly peel it away and do my best not to to harm you. We do not want to cause you any harm, sir. We are just trying to get to the next village. May I begin?
It nods. And the tree in front of you that's struggling, its branches visibly going from taut and alert, visibly relax.
And Mew not realizing it, but is going to cast Healing Word as he begins singing a Sylvan hymn about tree spirits and like a merry dance of the summer court or something like that as he begins to
Ooh,
gently.
look at this guy. Ooh, look at this guy with his Sylvan hymns.
No one has asked him about that. If he has a reason for
Mimics
it.
Mew's face and just goes.
Magic, not magic bullshit.
I was gonna say, actually, as he casts this spell, would I be able to recognize that spell as someone who has it in her arsenal?
Trying to think.
Logically, I'm not trying to backseat DM, but as a cleric versus a bard, you do it through prayers and rituals throughout divination, while bard does it through connecting to the magical essence itself through chords of whatever kind of art style they use.
Not to backseat DM. You are literally singing a hymn.
Yeah, you literally just said that first and foremost. Second of all,
second of all,
just give me a straight wisdom check.
Okay.
Actually, no.
10 points of healing to the tree.
Actually, it's my goddamn game.
Right, you're lucky I rolled a natural 2.
Oh no, you do have inspirations if you want to burn one.
I don't want to waste an inspiration.
Okay.
You know what? No, I am gonna. Do
You know what? No, I am.
Natural one. Natural.
Oh, that was cocked, but it was cocked on the 1. Oh! 6 plus 4.
10.
Oh.
It's him.
10 points of healing to the tree end.
So you see the eye underneath, and even actually you notice the other tree that also had this desiccated dead eye. The yellow decay like film on both trees recedes. The black gunk that's forcing this eye to almost shut is still there.
Seeing this slight change in color for the tree, Miss Marlena, I do believe you actually can aid in this. I'm going to ask if you'd be all right if you touch the main body of the tree, and I'd like you to cast some healing magic on it if you could.
I can certainly try. But first, could I get Judas's help? Because I saw that Judas pulled out special scholarly looking stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And he'll take the shovel and gently kind of like shake it off as he.
Whatever's coming off the shovel is going in my bag of holding.
Oh my god! Judas will like, if it's dripping off, Judas will like, and like grab a tiny sample using one of the alchemist supplies tools.
And I will guidance him, and because I want to help. So D4.
Okay, it's a 13 plus. I'm not proficient, so I can't add my proficiency bonus.
You're not proficient? You took alchemy supplies and you're not proficient?
No, I have alchemist supplies. I just found them in the bag.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
That's why I make you guys keep checking your own shit.
That's a 4.
Hey!
So that's 17. The DC for identify a substance on alchemist supplies is, it says it's 15. So.
So this is not a straight, this is,
Yeah.
uh, potion of darkness, blah 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 blah.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We're able to identify that it's a.
I guess
residue.
mainly a residue.
Yeah. A residue byproduct. Magically, it reads, somewhere between abjuration necrotic,
Mm,
magic, almost potion-esque.
mm.
I mean, it's an oily substance itself.
Main point being, if we were to just scrape it off, then it would be
You're able to guess it's a curse byproduct. It's a byproduct of a curse.
as a byproduct of a curse. I have no idea what he's doing. Hold on.
He sounds like a psycho from Borderlands.
A little bit.
You know what?
At least he's not shouting poop at the top of his lungs.
Oh, he's playing Warframe.
Oh.
What?
Oh yeah, they were dropped like a major update.
I so wish you picked up and you're like, he's playing Animal Crossing.
He's playing Animal Crossing.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Why do you think I'm playing World of Warcraft? I've been playing
Anyway.
Kitty Island Adventure.
Anyway,
Find anything, Professor?
it's a byproduct of a curse.
Oh.
This might just be a shot in the dark, but do any of you have any way to remove a curse?
I do have that. I can do that. That's actually something we did together.
Yeah.
We've done this together.
Well, what we did together was like the laying to rest, the gentle repose. That's what I'm thinking of.
Well, no, because we did that with that.
Do I have remove curse in my spellbook?
You did not. You
I do not.
did something else where you used
I helped you.
you used a different.
But you
way to
used
do it,
remove
but you-
curse. Yeah.
Yeah, but I used remove curse. Yeah.
Yeah, I just pump magic into the circle and it like.
Yep.
So
just
you
magic.
but you
all
just
over.
like have it.
I do. Yes.
So I'm just like, this might be a shot in the dark. Do any of you have a way to remove a curse?
Yes, I do.
That would be the best way. That would be the best thing for it.
Well, I mean, I certainly won't argue with being able to flex my skills and she'll, like crack her knuckles.
Cracker Knuckles breaks a finger. Ow.
Cracker Knuckle, just like
Dislocates finger, just
pops it back into place.
Looks to
Yup.
the end. The pointing to Marlena, she might have some magic that might be able to heal your ailment and remove this blight. May she approach your body proper.
So it's not the Ents. He's already indicated his eyes are lost. You're healing the watchwood tree.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Then the stalks, the watchwood trees. May she approach.
The watchwood tree itself, its branches it's almost like it's reaching out towards you, Marlena.
Yeah.
Even like the edges of the little leaves are making grabby fingers.
That's a yes, I think.
I will tickle the fingers. Tickle the leaves. She will go, okay, thank you. And she will kind of cup the sides of the trunk. As she will whisper a prayer and saying it's just like, may the warmth of the hearth burn away all of the ick and ill intention that these poor trees have absorbed, and may they be free of this curse. And she'll cast remove curse at 3rd level.
Yeah, you feel that kind of warm, cozy feeling of Hestia kind of well up inside of your chest and extend through your arms and into your fingers and start warming the bark beneath your fingers. As it reaches the blighted areas, you actually feel that cold, sticky oily sensation rubbing against your own holy magic. Um, you feel it kind of start to give way a little, and then it almost like it pulses to life, like the substance itself, and starts pushing against your own capacities.
I push back.
Give me a wisdom check.
You just
Please
ruined the layout,
check.
Dippy.
What do you mean?
I know, I saw that.
Raising your hand made you
You
move.
shifted.
And I can't move it while somebody's raising their hand, apparently.
I
That's
think it's me actually.
yeah.
Oh,
That's stealthy.
That's a
Ooh,
new
I'll do it
system
again.
that I need to turn that off.
That's weird.
Or
It's
can
annoying.
you just turn it straight
Oh,
off?
Brett.
Straight up turn
Ruined
it off
the
for the
layout.
meeting?
Is it just
And,
a
like,
wisdom check
I'm
or a wisdom
sorry.
saving throw?
I want you to make a wisdom check.
Okay, that would be a 21.
Woohoo!
I rolled the 10.
Okay, wait. So I go. That is
Can't believe I'm putting this in my notes. We inspect the gunk.
stealthy.
Inspect the goo.
The goo.
Stealthy
The gunk.
mouse switch. And then. Okay. You go. There. Oh my god, what did I do?
You feel it kind of push against you. And as you warm this light up itself, it becomes malleable to your will. And you feel the entity, whatever it is, kind of stop at the warmth. Doesn't give way initially. You feel it kind of pause and almost, if it had a personification, cock its head in interest. And then almost like it could push back harder against you. Instead, almost just a bowing motion as it slides off the trunk of just a and almost steps out of the way for you.
When Marlena casts her magic, she feels like almost like an energy version of her, like this almost like glowing warmth, like this flaming version of within herself, casting this magic and like using that as a like literal extension of herself. So when she closes her eyes for a majority of her magic and stuff like that. So and as she sees this energy and she's like kind of wrestling with
If
it,
you're
and
kind
she
of like a
senses the
warm,
thawing.
flaming version of yourself,
Mhm.
this would be a tall, oil slick humanoid thing.
Like Fern Gully.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's very nice.
Only
but
more the
as it-
skeleton dripping oil. No.
Grime.
So it's like the skeleton lord from the Black Cauldron mixed with
Yeah.
Ferngully's toxic.
Ooh.
Okay.
The Horned King.
Great.
The Horn King.
The
Thank
Horn
you.
The
King.
Horn King.
It's been
Well,
20 years.
there's
My
also
Watch
there's also Tox's gigantic black skeletal form at the end of
Yeah.
Fern Gully as well,
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
which very cool, by the way.
Um.
Not polluting the environment. That's not cool.
You heard it here first.
ANIPOD condones destroying the world.
Don't pollute the environment; it'll ruin the trip.
Don't ruin the trip.
But as it bows out, she will also bow to it. In respect of like thank you for like I
Complying.
don't know, listening. Yeah, obliging me.
Thank you for
Complying to my
complying.
request.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for fucking leaving. Like,
Thank you for getting the fuck out of here. Thank you.
yeah.
Never come back.
And as she kind of releases, she'll just like breathe kind of back into herself. And and she'll look and like watch to see like if it's actually gone or not.
Yeah, you see the trunk kind of warm, like a warm, pleasant, almost to the tree itself. It feels like a warm, pleasant, sunny day, coming from you.
Yeah.
As you like have your hands framed on either side of this eyeball, as it kind of slowly blinks its eye open and like blinks a couple times and focuses on you. Um, even the other tree itself, as well. It's no longer yellow. It's a clear, um, white with a slight green tinge to it, chlorophyll, obviously. Um, warm,
Excuse you.
rich. Its iris itself looks like if tree bark could be liquid and flexible, a liquid flexible iris. Opening and closing, that's what its eye looks like.
Like
This
lava lamp esque.
lava lamp-esque brown, rich brown, warm tone. As it kind of blinks a couple times and then focuses on you. You get a sense of, while you're still touching the tree, a sense of warmth back as the black oily substance literally just melts out of the way for you. And it. And then as you kind of step away and pull back, and you're just like, there you go. You feel an apple fall into your hand, into your open hand.
Thank you. I actually really like it. This is very pleasant. Thank you. I actually have something for you, and she will use druid craft
Mhm.
and go to the tree and like draw like a vine of like flowers, like little like purple flowers. Kind of like, oh my god, I don't remember. They're not violets, but like some sort of like vined purple flower. She would like kind of put as like a almost flower crown
Crepe myrtle?
around the
No.
tree.
Forget me.
Maybe, I don't know.
Like wisteria.
Yes,
Wisteria.
wisteria.
Yeah, you see
You
the
make like a
tree,
little
like the
flower.
one, like the tree that you helped, just kind of. Mm.
Do you
Aw.
feel bonita? Because you look bonita.
It's very funny.
And the other tree, you hear just kind of a.
And she'll go, "You're right. I can't leave anyone out." And she'll do it again on the other tree. And then she'll look to the
Can't
big
leave
one and
anyone
go,
out.
"Do you want
Mew
to
gently
fly
climbs
The
down
end.
the tree, by the way.
Yeah, you see even the black sludge on the ant has fallen away and removed itself. It seems the whatever this cursed residue was in bowing out of your way, it has bowed out.
all of them?"
Mm.
Excellent. Travis, we're playing a game.
Travis.
Playing a game.
God.
God.
I think he's listening to Bohemian Rhapsody.
I
I
see
the
a
silhouette
silhouette
of a man.
of a man.
God damn it, we did the same fucking line.
Yeah, so even it's left. The ant is correct. His eyes are ruined. There would be no healing this without a like serious
Heal spell, basically, like the
heal
seventh
spell.
level heal. Yeah.
And you're looking at like a regeneration, like a hefty duty multi-session regeneration spell session.
The regeneration spell is correct, but my brain, like, thinking about, like, work briefly talking about, yes, the reimbursement spell.
My reimbursement spell. I also just put in my notes, Marlena makes the trees look peaty.
As the ant seeing what you have done, and essentially you see it for a moment. It seems to commune with the two trees. It's very clear that these two watchwood trees have become his eyes.
Yeah.
In the sense. So as he steps back and looks all to you. Well done.
Only doing what we can.
Ryder
Well
screams
timed.
that as
Well
they're
timed.
hitting
No, that's just some random fuck in the woods. Like, that's just like a guy being devoured actively by wolves who
I'm
is
sure it's
aware
fine.
of our achievement.
It could be a really angry awakened tree. It's fine.
Oh, it could be. Oh.
They got
Should've been me.
flowers.
He
I was like, I was
flower.
As View climbs down, I hope that is satisfactory for you, my lord. As he will gently scrape off the gunk off the shovel, then hand it back to Marcus.
Ismark.
Yeah,
Is a mark.
Ismark.
If you guys just call him Marcus, he's just like,
I've been calling him Marky Mark for the last 2 days.
oh yeah, he's accepted that.
To be fair,
Um,
I don't think he's actually
like
called
to
any of us
imagine-
by our actual names. I think he just calls us that group. Like, he hasn't called us by our names at all.
Look at these wild
The
cards
wild
over
cards.
here.
Hey.
The wild cards.
The wild cards, yeah.
The ant kind of reaches his hand, massive hand, multiple fingers, way more fingers than something that big should probably have.
Olive branch hole.
Just like,
As he offers out to you guys, it's an acorn for each of you.
I just like. A generous
Acorn.
offering. Acorn.
Acorn.
A generous offering. And if our services are no longer needed, we must be on our way.
Hey, I'll take yours if you're not going to eat it.
I look at Ryder and I'm like,
Corns.
what are you talking about?
You can totally
Don't-
eat these.
Of course I'm gonna eat mine. And I like pop it in my mouth.
No.
No.
Right as you guys start doing that, he goes, it says, they will be important for you one day.
Spit it out. Spit it out.
Mew puts into his pocket and bows as deep as he can without pulling anything.
Hamstring.
Marlena
You
will
see
put it in
him
like a
fix
pouch
his
she has
gaze
on her.
on Ismark and Irina. Have you learned your lessons, young ones?
I look to Ismark and Irina and I just like, you fucking better have.
I will also look to them, but like only a little judgy looking. Just kind of like
Like, Ismark and Irina are like. Ismark goes, we will be used for discretion in our needs for our town. Good. What you need can be found by the mists. None of mine exist there anymore.
Next time we come through, Lord, if we can. But what is your title, if I might ask?
I was just about to ask. He's been such a kind spirit to us. And if
He takes
you...
a deep breath, and it's the slow rumbling. Some of it's not audible to you.
Mhm.
Ryder, this is extremely audible to you. You feel it in your fucking chest. A series of rumbling sounds that are not pronounceable. And
Oh,
by
primordial.
your tongues. Yeah.
I don't speak
oh,
primordial.
I speak primordial.
I don't.
I do.
This is something older.
I speak
Oh.
Draconic.
Wait, then
I'm
why
just
does...
making a point that Ryder, you can hear all of these low rumbling tones.
Oh, just frequency
Everybody else
wise.
cannot.
Okay.
Yeah, frequency
Oh,
wise.
oh.
Because he's a
Oh.
dragonborn. I
Oh,
get
oh,
it. That's
oh.
funny.
Because he's a dragon. I gotta
That's
give him a
racist
bonus
again.
for being something really
There you go.
funky.
Being a human is being funky nowadays in D&D. What do you mean?
You are in an area that is primarily composed of humans.
Being a little judgment for being white bread, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I wanted to blend in with my pink hair and androgynous face.
And it takes like probably about a good 3 minutes for him to get through it.
Would you mind? Would you mind if we called you something else? just kind of.
I think Eric is a great name.
Wait. As I just say that, I think like
You just
no,
gets
no,
picked
wait.
up and crushed into a fresh pile of manure. that
You see
precognition fades, and he just looks and is just like, what a lovely name.
You see him kind of look you all over and shake his head. And too impatient are all 2 legs.
You do have a fair point. And he turns.
We gotta go.
And when he says, "You may call me Linium."
Leo?
Lenium.
Yep.
Linium.
Can I call you
Lenium.
Leafium?
I elbow Ryder
I
in the
was thinking
groin.
therapy.
I thought about a height difference. No,
Yeah.
it's more or less like the stomach. Just
Linyum.
Lignum.
Lignum.
Lenium.
Lenium.
Lord Lenium.
I'm
Next
writing
time we
Leafium.
go, I would
No, you will get crushed into a pulp.
I would be more than delighted to sit here and listen to you talk for a little bit if we have time, but we do have an appointment.
Yeah, unfortunately, time is not on our side.
We'll probably pass
It
through
would be
here again
wise
at
for
some
you
point,
to
though.
make the gates before dark.
Of course.
Thank you.
Speaking of which, looking down at his wrist. Oh, good heavens! Like there's an illusory watch, but it's like not correct at all. Like because it's just an illusion. There's
It's a
like
Timex
3
for
hands.
some reason.
Yeah, there's like 3 hands on it, and none of them point to like a real number. It's just like, oh goodness, look at the time.
Honestly, I thought it was just like
Oh,
a
I
miniature
believe-
abacus, like one of those tiny calculator
A
watches.
miniature abacus.
That's
Oh
Marlena's
my
abacus,
goodness.
actually.
Yes.
May we leave your presence, sir?
I think that was already permission.
I was about to say, I think we're actually imposing time on him now. So let's.
I'm still asking.
Go forth, little saplings.
Judas will give a little head bow, and will traipse along on his way once again.
As we're walking away, Marlena will be like, "Oh, I almost forgot to give you," and then she will go up to him and kind of touch him like this, and she will make a flower crown of sunflowers.
I was going to say a flower
As
beard.
you go to touch, you walk up to him and go, with grabby hands, and you hear the creaking wood as he kneels down, and allows you to do it. And you see in the crags and cracks that would be his mouth, slight upturnings as he pats
Aw.
your head.
I love being special.
And you guys continue on your road.
As soon as we are far enough away, we can no longer see or hear that creature move. You's gonna walk over and vomit. Just the entire porridge that we had.
Prestidigitates the vomit out of the floor.
That's why I don't like porridge, and I just.
My porridge is still good as I'm holding my mug.
As I'm holding my acorn, for 1 minute, I will cast Identify on it. First level. And I just kind of look at it and I'm just like, why would you be so important? And just like holding on to it, I'll cast Identify on this acorn. It is an acorn.
It seems to be a magically imbued acorn.
Aha!
Purpose is not clear.
Boo!
You might need it for later, guys.
That's
This is a
tool. I can
mystery
help-
tool.
I was about to say,
It's a mystery
surprise
mouth
tool that
tool.
we'll use for later. As I just look at it and I'm just like, I don't like it. Things keeping secrets from me. And I just like will stuff it down into my bag of holding.
Maybe the acorn will
You
ask me
get
where-
a if you had to divide it in the 8 schools of magic, abjuration and conjuration possibly. But purpose and
Do I get a
usage is
name?
not clear. You do not get a name. It's like it's like it can't make up its mind.
If I think about giving it a name, does it all of a sudden have a name? Like Liam,
It
for
pauses
instance.
like it's listening.
I look at it and it's just like broadleaf.
In your mind, you see it. Essentially, if an acorn could go, okay.
Marlena
Judas.
will look to see Judas do this kind of ritual, and she'll open the little pouch that she has with it, and she'll go, "I'll name you Professor Oak."
That's very funny.
From yours, Marlena, you just get another, just like a. Are you sure about that one?
You better be careful.
I think of something cool.
It seems to
I don't want to ride your bike here.
be able to conjure something named, quote, broadleaf.
Oh. Yeah, Mew at this point is going to look down to his wrist because his hands are covered in the gunk after his prestidigitate away. Y'all will have seen the large ass cut on his hand on both sides.
Do you want help
Oh, good
with
God.
that?
Oh,
Can I help you?
no, he'll shake it away. It's fine. Yeah, no, it's good. Cure wounds.
didn't
Oh,
think-
not cure wounds, healing word. Yeah, it's
was like-
fine.
I didn't think that the wood from that tree was that sharp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was very unpleasant, unfortunately. He fully healed Dungeon Master.
Mew, it only heals about halfway.
Oh. I mean,
Oh.
my total is 8, but that's good to know. All right, so.
It's resistant to healing
Yeah.
magic.
No, it's fine. See, just scraped it when I was climbing up there with the shovel. It's fine.
As I look at him, just like,
Marlena and
Uh-huh.
the same person. Just no, I
Just
don't
like-
believe you. But we'll
oh, I went, uh-huh.
You, in
Marlena
the
goes,
back of your head, you hear something kind of go. Same cold, sickening feeling. It is annoying.
you heard that?
Mew, just Mew.
oh, Mew heard.
It's annoying.
Mhm.
Well, that was fun. Next time we have a opportunity he's taking and putting on his gloves. Next time we have an opportunity to take a shortcut. Let's not. I don't think.
What?
Can
That
I-
wasn't that bad.
No, that wasn't, it was all right, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and forgive my epiphany here, but I have a feeling that I've been going about this all wrong. Nothing in this forest is trying to kill us. We just have to be friendly to it, that's all. You sense the sarcasm. It's very, very gentle and meant for a child to believe that it's genuine.
Ryder, I don't know a good way to describe this. Ryder is bored. Like he's like, I just want to hurry up. Like, and I don't mean Brad. I
Hurt ya?
want to stress. I am having a good time.
Yeah.
Ryder
No,
is
yeah.
just. He's like, man, there's nobody to fucking. do
Hey, Ryder.
anything with." Yeah.
He's gonna pick up a stone, dust
Yeah.
it off.
Uh-huh.
We want to see how far we can skip it down the road, not the river, but down the road, and see if we can keep finding the same rocks as we go.
Sure.
I have a feeling this is one of those soft roads. It's gonna you're gonna throw it and it's gonna go it's gonna stick in the road where you throw it.
Look, I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth, but I kind of just want to go fight another vampire or something.
Where's
Oh,
this
that is
horse?
fair.
I did. Yeah, where'd your horse go?
He faded. He faded about 20 minutes back.
Okay.
Looking to the siblings, how are they feeling? How are they looking after this exchange?
They look unsettled.
Everything all right, your highnesses?
I think for someone of their stature, it's your grace, actually.
What are you talking about? He's Marky Mark.
Sorry, you
It
haven't called
just
him Marky Moo.
deep sigh, just
Oh,
Ismark. I realize I was wrong to ignore the hunter's warnings.
Got warnings from hunters? Like what kind of warnings? I'm assuming about the Trevent?
Treant.
Treant, thank you.
Oh.
I'm mixing up my Pokemons again.
His name was Lenium, by the way. I don't know if he said that in common or not.
Leaf Yum.
no. But good
He
try.
He didn't tell me no.
I don't think
Um,
he actually
For all
said
you know, he
that.
might have been allies to that dragon who's trying to pay his respects.
Ismark, you've seen the state of our village. We need wood to rebuild and keep fires going.
Well, if what he said was true.
Hunters warned me that the forest is alive. But I found it more superstition and nonsense.
All trees are alive. It's just some are more alive than others. Realizing what he means when he's saying that, and it's just like...
Me will be flipping some of his cards. I think at this point in our journey, Your Grace, thank you, Judas. It is important for us to realize that if there's a superstition, it's probably true. Because it's better, whether it might be true or not, I'd rather be on the side of prepared than us struggling. And he's gonna flip a card out, and it's gonna be the strength card, depicting a lion being guided by a young woman. Understanding our histories and understanding who we are through the world around us is true strength. You might be able to wield a sword brilliantly or be able to talk your way out of any situation, but knowing what your strengths are and the necessary need to lead all parts of your kingdom, your town, whatever, is kind of important, Your Grace.
Judas kind of looks you up and down, like, why is he trying to run a con on this man right now? Like, without realizing that he's not running a con.
But here's the card in question.
Ooh,
Nice.
oh, we see it. Yeah.
Yeah, and he will have gently and affectionately taking like one of the patches or something that's kind of dangling off Ismark's stuff and like have it in his hand. But I'm just a con man. He hands it back to him. What would I know? Sticky fingers, as I believe you said.
Oh, by the way, can I get my money back?
Oh yeah, right.
That was directed at Ismark, not Judas.
Yes, that was directed at Ismark, who said,
just
I
making-
believe, superstitions.
Right, just making sure. Because for a second I was like, wait a minute.
No.
No.
If Ismark is fully prepared, fully packed up, he's got things. He probably has like a knife right here, a shovel, a lighter kit. Like just he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's got a shield on his back too.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like Milo Thatcher, like getting ready for
Milo
like
Thatcher.
the expedition. But then there's like freaking Irina who's next to him, and she's
Or
just like,
gunpowder, nitroglycerin, fuses, wicks, glue.
As you guys continue on,
nothing of grand note happens until
you guys, once you're on the actual well-maintained road, you make quite a bit of progress. At the point on the map marked B.
For big ass gates.
Yeah.
For big ass gate.
By the time we reach that, Judas has gotten to 76 bottles of beer on the wall. 76 bottles of beer. Take one down, Pat.
Judas, you see a familiar looking carriage.
It's the guy. Hey! And I like look and I like wave.
Oh,
What's his name?
"Ooh,
I have it in my notes.
Von Holtz.
Vasily.
is this the gate that we walked the first time? By the way.
It's one similar looking.
Okay. Because I didn't know on the map where we technically spawned in from. Was it on? Is it B?
We spawned in from
You
different.
spawned in. Well, you spawned in at B next to A.
Okay. Thank you.
This is B next to I.
I see. This is Ib versus Ab. Gotcha.
Yeah. You see Vasily just kind of wave you guys. You see his carriage is currently missing a wheel. Looks like he's currently trying to. It looks like one of the spokes on one of his wheels might have broken.
Well,
Is
that
this a
would
con?
simply not
Watches
do.
you guys approach.
Giving this look over Dungeon Rat. The Chaos Coordinator. Is this a con? Is he about to jump us? Looking at this circumstance.
Insight check. 5.
May I insight check to see if or investigate, perceive if this is some sort of. Are we about to get jumped by a vampire?
It's still daytime.
That doesn't. Mew doesn't know if that matters.
You doesn't know if that
I have a
matters.
fun fact that I do remember from a previous like small like dip toe into a Strahd campaign that I did a couple years ago, but that's meta knowledge and I won't. I know I was gonna say I'm not gonna say anything, but I know it.
You do see him. He's waving at you guys. Your insight. He's happy to see a friendly face. This is a man who spent the night on the road. When you're not supposed to spend the night on the road.
Gotcha.
As he sees you over, Judas, he walks up to you guys, meets you kind of a little ways. He claps you on the shoulder and says, I am very happy to see a friendly face.
As are we to see yours. This is the majority of the party that you did not get to meet when I paid for you. This is Mew and Marlena and Ryder.
You met me. Yeah, hi.
Yeah, you met Ryder. And I'm sure you know Ismark and Irina.
He reaches out and shakes Ismark's hand. Ismark is kind of standoffish, overprotective brother, doesn't like new people. As he takes Irina's hand and bows and kisses it, as he kind of looks at her meaningfully for a second, and then his attention is caught by you, Marlena, as he grabs your hand and bows and kisses it as well, as his eyes. Well, it's nice to meet a new face.
Oh, shit, I'm still in the Vistani.
Oh, you're still a
form.
Vistani.
I mean, I'm blushing, obviously.
A blushing Vistani.
The Blushing Vistani, by the way, is the name of my third favorite 21 Pilots album.
Yeah.
I was about to say, no, it's right. It's the sequel to The Lusty Argonian.
The sequel to The
There you
Lust
go.
the Argonian Maid, The Blushing Vistani Mistress.
Of
No.
course, of course.
Um,
My favorite Shakespearean poem.
My favorite Indiana Jones film.
Oh, how thine cheeks. No, 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 no.
Thou shalt hit it and thou shalt quit it.
I hate it here.
Someone put that in the quotes vault so that way it's not just weird Marlena quotes.
Weird Marlena quote.
No, we have the mouse.
Seems you're in a little bit of a predicament.
We got about halfway here, and then a god awful crack. And you see he's tied his horses up to a tree off to the side.
Well, we have this goo. No, just no.
Would you like to poison your cart?
Would you like to curse your wagon? No. instead of pimp my ride, it's curse my wagon.
Looking at this, is this a personal wagon or is this a covered wagon? Me just walking over and like giving a once over.
Personal.
Mm.
He points to a family crest. You guys, it's in the player notes.
Mhm.
There's
It's the Von Zarevich
the-
crest. No,
it is not the Von Zarevich
no.
crest.
It's the Vasily von
white-
Holtz. Yeah, the eagle and
Yeah.
the moon and the blue and the white stripe.
It's
Yeah.
a raven. It's black.
Raven and the and
God, know your
the.
birds better, Dippy.
I'm trying. I take a bird quiz every day. No, it's just
Duolingo about birds.
You know this thing.
Duolingo,
about
but
albatross?
Hey, Dippy, I have another Shark Tank idea.
sharks. I present to you bird
Pornography
quiz.
for birds.
Pornography for birds.
Yeah, and yeah, you see him. Let's see.
Do you have the wheel still, or is it just like absolutely destroyed?
You see, it looks like it's been like a split. The wood itself like had a split in it, and he must have hit something on it, and it split this way.
Looking around, is there anything around here that we'd see that caused that sort of damage, like a stone, a
Their
dead
pothole
creature?
that the city taxes haven't paid for yet.
Yeah.
Give me a history check. You guys have been walking the way that he came
Yeah, sure.
for a hot minute now.
All right.
I'm
so
rolling
tempted.
like
Can I
Garbo
say
today.
That
I've-
while they are
18.
doing this,
10.
while they are doing this, I'm going to cast mending on the wheel and the spoke.
I knew someone had it.
I was just
I
trying
was
to have a
like,
conversation.
why make it harder than it needs to be? We have
So while the
fucking
boys are
magic.
trying to remember if they saw anything, they do remember seeing some largest stones on the road that probably haven't
already-
been cleared away since
know
the
that
last
one
time
big
someone
rock?
serviced it.
Yeah.
In-
I'm already
in-
arm deep in my
meanwhile-
bag of holding when I see Marlena casting mending, and I'm like, that alleviates my, and like pull my arm back out. Just
You see, as you go and why is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it when everyone's distracted talking about like the road and stuff like that. Because or like I mean, if Judas sees it, then like it's no big deal. But like she's wanting specifically for like him and and Ismark and all of them to do that, and she'd be like, "Oh my god, it's just like you didn't see that it was that easy to fix it."
Judas smiles.
Only try. So while the boys are talking and discussing, yeah, I mean, there's a rock here and rock there. I might have like hit it at the right angle, blah blah blah. Man talk.
Rocks.
You
Wheels
see
broke.
Lee actually notices out of the corner of his eye what you're doing. As you turn to go, oh wow, it's fixed. He's like kind of respectful of your space, but still right next to you.
Mhm.
As he goes, you must certainly be a woman of many talents.
I do try my best.
Oh. Well,
I
it
don't
seems
even have
only
to
right.
use this glue that I was gonna grab.
It seems only right that since you fix the wheel to my carriage, that I give you all a lift. I am assuming you're all going to Valaki.
That would be 100% correct, sir.
If that wouldn't be
Very
much trouble for you, of
appreciated.
course.
Marlena is being particularly flirtatious if it gets us to that gate as soon as possible.
He's all grins and smiles. He's eating
She'll
it
like
up.
touch his arm, like, be like, "Oh, you're so strong."
Mr. Ryder, will you join me in trying to get this wheel back on?
Yeah.
Oh. Thought
I
wanted to
will
fix it.
minor illusion an imprint of where the wheel should be. And I just go, line it up with that.
Like the tracks, like
Imagine a video game where you're putting a wheel back into place on like a car simulator. It's like that. And it's just like, all right.
I just see
Put
the
it on.
look that you and Ryder are giving Judas right now. Is the same look that what's his name? Rick O'Connell and Ardith Bay give Evie's brother Jonathan when he's like, "Come on, put your backs into it," as they're moving the rocks, and they just stop and look at him.
like, be our guest.
Yes.
I have a strength of 8, which is a -1 modifier. I'm in no position to actually do fucking shit to that wheel.
He said, if you haven't noticed, noodle arm.
Yeah.
Ryder just kind of lifts the cart. How big is this cart? Can I just lift it?
What's your deadlift carry? Hold on, let's check your features and traits. I think that's where it's at.
I was gonna say, don't you have like an 18 strength or something?
I have an
like
18
that?
strength.
Oh my
So
god.
it's +4.
Yeah. So if you click on your strength modifier, yeah,
400.
I thought it told you like your stuffs. Hang on, there was a thing where you can see how much like your carry weight and all that stuff is.
That's not what I wanted.
Lifting and carrying. Your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15. This is the weight in pounds that you can carry. Push, drag, or lift a weight up to twice your carrying capacity or 30 times your strength score. While
So
pushing
my
or
strength
dragging
score is
weight.
18.
18
So
times
Ryder can
30.
lift this
times
by himself.
15
Yeah, 450.
Yeah, you're
times 2.
Oh my god, I was right.
Sorry, 540. I'm dyslexic.
540 times 2.
Why times 2?
So 1,000.
You can lift 1,080 pounds by yourself.
because you're just lifting it. You're not moving it or pushing it. You're just literally lifting
I
in
just
place.
lift up the cart and ruin Judas's illusion as I say. It's okay, you don't have to help with that.
No, the illusion follows it. The illusion is like
Great.
in the place where the wheel is supposed to go. Like
Judas said, no, I will remain helpful for as long as necessary.
Remind me when we get to the next town to do start an arm wrestling. As View picks up the wheel and
Basically
begins to
says,
play.
"I'll get in on that back throw."
that hurt me so much more than I thought it would.
What happened?
Yeah, I think I missed it.
She says, no, Judas will be like, I'm going to remain helpful for as long as possible. With just the comment of the illusion moving, and I thought, ouch. Like,
I'm sorry, my wife is still moving.
I can't. Oh my god, I can't breathe. Whoa, Jesus.
What a moment to be.
Bradley, why do you look so done with this shit?
Just really long. I'm just tired.
Yeah,
It's been long. It's been long. We have fixed the
A
cart.
miraculous means of
Yes.
conveyance has arrived to you all.
Yes.
Yep.
The DM said, come on.
We fixed the cart with haste. I even polished the hubcaps if I'm feeling up for it.
Yeah, he gets the horses. They're beautiful black stallions. Harnessed again to the tack as he steps into the seat. And first he helps the ladies in, very, very gentlemanlike, and then leaves the boys to get in by themselves.
Judas will take the 2 gold that he gave him originally, and he will put it back in his hand and say,
"You've helped me more than
I was gonna say
most would."
we fixed his cart and he's only doing half the work.
Yep.
as I look to him and I say, a service well used still requires its payment.
Would you like anyone riding on point with you, or?
I can use a set of eyes.
Y'all enjoy the coziness of that cart. I'll be out here.
I'll be joining you, Mew.
I
All
mean,
right.
shotgun's really cozy. I mean, this man's carriage is rather plush.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Um,
Mew doesn't know if they know that. He's trying to play off like this is a hard
Mhm.
job.
Oh, there's probably only
Yeah.
room for 2 people up there.
Hmm.
There might be a spot in the back though, because I
yeah,
was
there is
Oh
a
yeah,
spot in the
can
back.
can I be caboose watching behind?
yes.
You definitely can.
So on the
Wheel the
inside
front
of the
row.
carriage, it's just the Lord and the Lady, and then Marlena and Judas.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's perfect for some reason. I have no idea why that's perfect. It's perfect.
Marlena, whenever
Definitely.
you sit down next to Irina, she kind of like looks at you slyly and then like grins and like gives you like an elbow of like,
I mean, listen, I'll take the opportunities. If he's flirting first, I'll take it.
As Judas kind of has his arm like resting out of the opening for the door or the whatever.
you
He
see
just looks
Ismark
over.
just
Yeah. Just with a shrug and agrees with the sentiment and will just ride into the town
right.
and don't go anywhere. We'll have a conclusion right after this short ad break. Fake out. Fake out. Fake.
A
We're
bold
back.
choice.
We're back. And
We've been back.
I
Back, man.
just want you guys to know in the audience what I have to deal with as a DM sometimes. Anyway,
You chose us. You volunteered us for this
I
project.
chose this. I did.
You love us for it.
Yeah. Anyway,
I just have one question.
Yes.
Do you like me?
so you guys are in the carriage.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of banter between Irina and Marlena. Girl talk, obviously. She's definitely liking having someone her age to talk to. She's like, yes. Up front, you see Vasily he is actively watching the road and keeping an eye on everything, especially as you guys approach
Mm-hmm.
a certain turnoff where you see in the distance a windmill off the edge of that road.
I will. Yeah, nope. Ryder's on the outside of the cart. Never mind. I was gonna say I elbow Ryder and I point out the window and I say, "There's your
On
first
our
window,
left,
bud."
there's a cursed windmill. Mew starts commentating like he's a tour guide.
I hear Mew from the other side of the cart and don't see the windmill because I look at my left.
Oh,
I
no.
didn't see it.
Mew hearing this
I never
on your
see it.
right, Ryder.
Oh, guys, I saw my first windmill.
Congratulations, buddy.
To the windmill, to the cart.
Till the sweat drops down our tart.
We can't do that to Ryder. I thought I said all.
Vasily eyes it, and he's suspicious of it. Mew, with your passive, you notice he's not. Everyone else has expressed fear and suspicion of this. He's suspicious of it. He doesn't express fear like everyone else has. As he kind of looks at it intently and then turns his eyes to the road and kind of does a little to pick up speed past this area.
Any information you can give us about the town would be appreciated, sir. Do you mind as Mew takes out his pipe?
Is there gonna be
Please.
a shopkeep there who's not a dick?
Debatable. Depends on which one you go to. You should have
Oh,
options.
good. There's more than one. Oh, good.
Oh,
There's
you're
gonna be
not
price
outside.
competition.
Never mind.
He's poking his head through.
Yeah.
You just hanging your head out the window. Your hat is plastered back up against your horns.
Yeah, exactly.
Surprise fly hits him in the
No,
eye.
yeah, you have a very fine point. That could be a question I could ask Isamark, wouldn't it? Because has Isamark been to Valaki before?
Irina said that she had been, so I would assume that Isamark has as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do. Not as frequently as Vasily, who goes back and forth between
That's fair.
Valaki and Barovia quite frequently.
So question still applies. Haha. It's just that Isamark or Irina would answer rather than Valaki. Or
Irina would
Vasily.
probably rattle off because Isamark will probably go, it's not worth going to. Instead, Irina cuts in and goes, no, there's lots of more shopping and people are generally nicer.
Question.
There's actually
Main point being there's more than one option. Sorry.
Question, Vicini. Do you prefer the title my lord, your grace, sir? Anything like that?
I can't believe Mew was interrupting our conversation from in front of the cart.
Having actual plot conversations, my bad.
I find titles constraining. Officially, I am a baron, but I don't like the constraints of that.
Baron Vasily.
You mean with the company you can keep a mule offer in this pipe, or just as in you can't go to every party you want to go to?
There's long history and expectations.
Hopefully, there's no bad luck for picking up some strangers on the road. I promise we'll be on our best behavior.
Well, You all seem like there's a lot that will make life interesting around here, and it does get rather repetitive and boring.
Care for a card?
He eyes it.
They don't bite. Well, sometimes. And he rubs his hand. Well, that's still covered with the glove, but the injured one.
He pulls one.
Say when?
Stop.
Ooh, how fun!
What's that?
It's the Five of Wands.
Birds.
Birds. Which is very ironic considering his family crest.
Or maybe it's destiny.
I think it's just ironic personally, but you know.
Yeah.
Huh. Do you find yourself butting heads with people that should be your peers through competition or things of that regard, my good sir?
You could say that's been my whole life.
Mm. If I may suggest, Lord Baron.
He
And
kind of arches an eyebrow at the title. He does not
Lord
like
Baron.
Vicini, it might be wise, given the circumstances of this land, to regroup and try to get on the same page, because ego is a very cruel mistress. Crueler than any that our friend, he'll gesture over to Ryder, has tamed, and he has tamed quite a few, apparently.
He turns back to you, Ryder, and calls back to you. He says, "Have a conquest or two, did you?"
I don't feel like this is a great discussion to have while there's some lovely ladies in the middle of us.
Look at that strapping specimen, though. He definitely fucks. Mew just says, laughing.
Mew speaks from
Trying to
experience.
get this Vicini, who's clearly frustrated with the circumstance, just to laugh. He's playing the part as this strange worker who has cards of all things.
He laughs. The girls do not hear it because they're too caught up in their gal palling. Yes, I just rolled rolled for that.
I accept it.
You're a passionate.
You two remind me of a friend I used to have.
Yeah. What was his name, if you don't mind me asking?
His face falls. Alec.
Is this the same? Is that the name of the guy that we found the body for? I don't remember if we found his name on his person or not, but that name sounds familiar for some reason. Mew does not have keen mind,
It's
but
I was thinking about it.
Isn't that in player notes, the letter we got?
Yes, I'm.
The
letter is from the
Colion.
burgomaster.
Yeah.
Colion is the name on the letter.
Yeah,
that's the burgomaster's name. Of Barovia. It's a common name. I think bartender's name is Alec.
okay, thank you.
But you also heard it called among the Vistani as well.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be as common as
John. Yeah,
John. He
you are
died several years ago.
My condolences. Looking back at the card, you have a lot of passion, my good man. The wands are a bunch of fire and ambition. Don't let your pride trip you up. And as for your friend, And he'll shuffle and pull out a card. Oh, that's not a card I want to draw when I'm actually nope, that's perfect. That's unfortunate.
What was the card?
It was a 3 of swords,
Hmm.
Oh,
which is just a
owie.
mean card to get.
Heartbreak and just broken trust and promises. Sad card.
Mew, you draw this card. And you almost
Oh,
hear
I'm so
kind
sorry. The 9 of swords. That's I think that's even worse. It's the 9, not the 3. I can't read.
Oh, okay.
It's nightmares, fear, anxiety, worry, and stress.
Hmm.
It's worse.
I love that your cards
The
love
9
role
comes
playing as
out,
much as
but
this.
you also feel the 3
Oh, great.
as well. When you grasp the 3, you get a softer, lighter, almost like frost on the first blades of spring kind of voice in your ear when you grab the 3 of swords.
Mm-hmm.
As it goes, are you listening?
Spicy.
Cecily looks at you.
Sorry,
You all right?
just a random chill. I think he kind of douses the tobacco. I think it went down the wrong pipe.
You can definitely get a refill or a fresh stock at the Blue Water Inn
Blue water.
if yours has gone bad.
Judas will reach into his bag of holding for fresh tobacco. Not fresh tobacco, old tobacco.
I would appreciate that, but for your friend, we have 2 sword
Why the
cards:
hell not?
the 9 of swords and the 3. The 3 kind of came out of the blue, and we will discuss it. But for this first card, this is a card about facing your fears, my friend. It's a lot about stress, anxiety, worry. Seek ways to calm your mind. I know this place is unpleasant, but you clearly have a bit of control over your life that not a lot of people may have. And with rugged good looks like your own, I'm sure you can find some good company to keep that will help your mind stay solid and focused. And for the the last card, not everything's going to work out as you want them to. That's just a fact of life. I'm sure in this place you're very familiar with that, and I am as well. And my condolences for your lost loved ones and your lost people. But it's part of life. We can't always expect to be enjoying the bottom of our cups in a tavern somewhere. You got to wake up with that hangover the next day.
He gives a tight smile. It's almost a grimace.
But to cheer you up, and he'll, instead of putting the card with the rest, he'll put it into his pocket and tap it twice. Reach into his flask that's almost completely empty by this point. I have a lovely whiskey that, well, it's more of a moonshine, that my mentor used to make privately that I stole before I said farewell to him the last time. I've got a little bit left, and there's no one else I'd rather share it with. And he'll uncork it and hand it to him. To
You're far
lost
too
people.
kind.
Oh. No, my good sir, you're the one giving me a free ride, and I didn't even have to look pretty for you.
Well, to certain eyes you are.
To living till tomorrow. And whatever bullshit the world throws at us then.
Nods and takes a swig and then coughs. It's definitely different than what's
Goes
available
down
around
about
here.
as smooth as a cactus. Ryder, you want any?
No, it's all right. I'm enjoying the view. Ryder is like standing now, still trying to see the windmill.
Get as
Incredible.
much view as
Yeah.
you can before
Yeah.
it fades into the horizon.
He just
Um,
takes a sip of coffee from his bottle of Boundless coffee.
Marlena
Natural
kind of
20,
offered
it does
tea
it.
to everyone.
I get a natural 20 on my bottle of Boundless coffee. I think that's the second bottle of Boundless coffee natural 20
It
I've
is.
gotten.
That is your second natural
Nice.
20.
Fucking hell, this bottle really likes me.
it's coffee, my man. It knows
Yeah.
scholars need their coffee.
And you know what? It's
Th-
on theme. We
that's
are
in a-
even Strahd and coffee.
That is a better
Whoa.
addiction than other scholars at the time probably would have if it wasn't coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it could be speed.
As he, like, sips it,
That's
it's
not fun,
like, that's odd. It tasted different that time.
Did you get like a latte or a mocha this time?
I don't know. It was pretty black the first time, and then now it added something that made it taste a hell of a lot better. I'm not quite sure what. As he keeps doing it, it's gonna build like a Starbucks coffee order that's impossible to replicate that he is going to love.
I was
you.
gonna say, she's
Thank
like,
you.
I did the same thing with my alchemy jug, because like the tea is exactly how I like it, which like obviously like which everyone should like it personally, but
As he
yeah,
holds the bottle out to you, ready to tip it over into a cup that you present to him.
the fucking mug is right here.
15.
Fucking
It does.
Character mug.
15. It does dispense, so it'll pour some coffee into a cup for you. Looks like the thing it added this time was like a hazelnut creamer.
Ooh,
Nice.
it's kind of nutty and like almost creamy in a way. That's very nice. Ooh.
And just
And
like,
As you guys enjoy coffee and conversation, you see
what time of day is it?
in the distance. I don't know. I don't care anymore.
Oh, you
Except
poor
it's
soul.
chaos. Get to your next destination. guys.
Station. You do see in the distance the walls surrounding the city of Valaki
Mm.
as you all approach and slow at the gates to enter. And that is where we're going to end our session.
Thank you, Stealthy, for indulging us.
Yes.
What a
thank
great
you, Stealthy.
session. Very fun. Very fun. Yes.
Alright, I guess we all fuck off now.
No, fuck off.
Upcoming schedule. Dapper D's on Monday. I don't remember what we're doing.
I don't have anything written down for that Monday,
Inquisition
actually.
Friday?
I was about to say.
This Friday?
Maybe?
Maybe?
Maybe? Stay
What
tuned.
I-
Zoe already said they're not going to be around, so I don't know.
Okay.
What
I
I
mean-
need the three of the Dapper D's to do is get RV there yet, so I can play it with you three.
Okay.
RV there yet, yeah.
It's a game where you're playing as 4 people in an RV and trying to get to the destination, but the highway's destroyed and you have to go off-roading basically. It's like $8. It's hysterical. You play little pillmen basically.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
hysterical.
something to do with that, yeah.
So yeah,
So,
stay tuned for Dapper D's on
maybe
Monday.
Inquisition?
Maybe Inquisition on Friday.
Maybe, yeah.
And then you won't see us again until it's Dapper D's for 14 hours straight.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Uh,
That's the 29th, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
And then we'll see how we're all feeling for the 30th after doing all of that
Yeah.
on the
I-
Monday before.
I might just hard pass that. Like,
Yeah, I'm
maybe.
just gonna say we'll pick this back up again after the new year.
Yeah.
We can maybe some of us can hang out that Tuesday night.
We can
though.
hang out for
Yeah.
sure
Yeah.
if
For
we're up
sure,
to it,
hanging
but
out,
yeah.
definitely. Running
Yes.
a game, Probably not.
Nah. And I'll let y'all know what my schedule's looking like for that day. Because
All right.
But
So,
thank you again, Stealthy.
on that note, it was a pleasure to play again, Stealthy. Thank you so much for running a wonderful game.
You're welcome.
Send us out of here!
I will send us out of here. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful holiday for whatever you celebrate. And
Merry
have
Christmas.
a great time. Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, Hanukkah, whatever. As always, be careful when you go into the mist. Roll your initiative. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.